Mic check. Mic check 1, 2. Gotta get the headphones on to test it. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Okay, sounds like we're working. Sounds like we're doing good. Welcome everybody to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of Sunday Night Football here in Week 10. And we got the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans. It should be a good one, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. All right, good to go. Yeah, let's get ready for some football. Woo, on a Sunday night party. This is Tim Reynolds Show, ready to get this thing started. Hey, come on. All right, guys, let's go. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Let's see how this goes, man. Got a new setup today. See how it goes.
And they can win a variety of ways. What impressed you the most about this suit? Everything. I mean, they really have been that good. Jared Goff and these receivers are just on a heater right now. The running game has been so explosive. Arguably the best offensive line in all of football. And defensively, they're just so much better, especially in the secondary. I really do think, at least at the halfway point, this is the team to beat in the NFC. On the other side, Houston, they're 6-3. That's a game better than they were at this time last year. But they've lost 2 of their last 3, and we were talking, getting ready for this one. They need to help their quarterback CJ Stroud a little bit more. Yeah, almost too much.
All right, guys, here we go.
It really does. The offensive line's been struggling. They're going to reshuffle that. Missing probably his 2 best wide receivers on the outside. But the good news is running back Joe Mixon has been playing the best football of his career. This is just an exciting matchup in H-Town here tonight. Yeah, in 2022, these teams were picking 2 and 3 in the draft. Now, the division champs and division leaders. And you said running backs, we've got 3 terrific ones in this game tonight. It's the Lions and the Texans for you next on Sunday Night Football.
For Sunday night. Let's go. Yeah, baby. It's time for some Sunday Night Football here on Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, yeah.
Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. And by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need.
Hey, Jim. I will definitely get those to you first thing Monday. Bye.
Conquer the weekend in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe.
Sherry Rice and Sauce Gardner. Sauce and Rice. Kind of funny that 2 guys with food names ended up in the NFL.
Probably just a coincidence.
Oh, like we only made it to the pros because sauce and rice are a good way to sell. Game food. Get deals on saucy wings, rice, and more. Only on Uber Eats. Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on. Ready to have some fun? Washington leads Philadelphia as Thursday Night Football is on. Stream Thursday Night Football.
All right, we're getting ready for some Sunday Night Football here on Tim Reynolds Show. Bam, 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 bam. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys, we'll go over the injury reports here as newly acquired defensive end Zadarius Smith will be inactive for this game for the Detroit Lions. And Nico Collins, who was activated off of injured reserve, will be inactive for this game and will not play, and neither will running back Damian Pierce.
Week 10, so that's the time of the year. Get big questions every week. Who is available? For some answers on tonight, down to the field, and Melissa Stark. Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Mike. That's right. Some key players missing on both sides of the ball tonight. Texans defensive end Will Anderson, last season's defensive rookie of the year, injured his ankle in last week's loss to the Jets. He was ruled out on Friday.
All right, let's go.
Asked him if he thought he could play next week. He said with the
Oh, my goodness. Also, defensive end Will Anderson Jr. is also inactive for this game with an ankle injury.
After week 5 with a hamstring injury, he returned to practice on Friday but was limited. He was questionable coming in but has been ruled out. As for the Lions left tackle Taylor Decker, he injured his shoulder in practice on Thursday. He can't go tonight, so that means Dan Skipper will make his first career start at left tackle. And finally, 10-year veteran defensive end Zadarius Smith, who was acquired on Tuesday from the Browns, is healthy but inactive tonight. He'll wait another week to make his Lions debut night.
This would have been his bye week with Cleveland, but some pass rush help down the line for the second half of the season for Dan Campbell. Lost his first 8 games as the Lions coach. Does it over 500 since. Other sides, D'Amico Ryans, former Texans player for 6 years, second season as their head coach. Won the division last year and leads it this year. The Houston Texans are in their battle red uniforms. They've had that.
All right, guys, here we go. Texans in their battle red uniforms for this one.
Cool helmet, so it is battle red night. However, as is the case with most games the last 2 years, half of Michigan's here. Detroit has traveled once again. And Chris, from our spot up way up top here, it kind of looks like Steve Kornacki's election night map. There's blue and red all mixed in here in the lower bowl of NRG Stadium.
That's what we need. Let's go back and talk about that.
Lions on the toss, and they will receive on this Sunday night. So, Jamie Fairbairn is going to kick it off for the Texans. The Lions have been very good returning kickoffs this year. Little Raymond and Philip Dorsey and Khalif Raymond.
All right, here we go. Lions are about to receive the kick.
On the right, Dorsey on the left. Lions' best start since 1956. Trying to keep that going and trying to stay ahead of the Vikings for a half game back in the NFC North. Kick. Good head time. The touchback Lions take over 30.
All right, here we go. The Lions will get the first possession of the game here to kick off the first quarter.
USC. Tim Patrick, Utah. Sam Laporta, Iowa. Dan Skipper, Arkansas. Graham Glasgow, Michigan. Frank Ragnow, Arkansas. Kevin Zeitler, Wisconsin. Tanae Sewell, Oregon.
This is the #1 scoring offense in the NFL. Ben Johnson, the man at the helm, the offensive coordinator, and they get Jameson Williams back. It's the last couple of suspension for using performance enhancing drugs.
All right, here we go. First down, play action from Jared Goff, and that's incomplete as he just had to get rid of it with some pressure coming in on the play.
A rare incompletion for Jared Goff, who's done nothing but complete passes. This 6-game run, just 22 incompletions. They're the 83.
Jamie, welcome to the chat, my friend. What do you think of the setup, brother? I'm trying my computer now for this one instead of my mobile. So we got second down and 10 for Jared Goff and the Lions. He's in shotgun. Gibbs is the running back in the backfield to his right. Ball's on the 30-yard line. Jared Goff will hand it off to Gibbs on the draw play up the middle. A gain of about 5 yards on the play.
3rd and 5 on this opening drive for Detroit. One toss and took the ball.
Right off the bat,
All right, here we go. Already back up. Jared Goff's in. Oh, we got a trick play here. A little reverse to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's got enough for Lions. First down. All right, Jamie. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hopefully we get some more of the fans here. All right, nice gain on the play for Amon-Ra St. Brown of 7 yards down to the Detroit Lions 42-yard line. That's a gain of 7 yards and a first down. Ball's at the 42-yard line for Detroit. Jared Goff under center, I formation. David Montgomery will take the handoff. He goes left, and he's able to get a gain, a small gain on the play there. That'll bring up second down and long for the Detroit Lions. Me too, Jamie, me too. We need as much people here on the live stream as we can so we can talk as much ball as we can. I know we got a bunch of big Detroit Lions fans here. All right, Jared Goff under center. Second down and 6. Ball's on the 46-yard line. Fake the handoff to Montgomery and get the ball out to Williams. And oh my goodness, he tries to leap the defender but barely gets any gain at all on the play. But a flag on the field. Our first penalty flag of the game, folks. So you're rocking the Michigan jersey. Detroit Lion hat. Oh! And that'll be on the Detroit Lions offense, as we see on the replay here. Number 71, the offensive lineman, illegally downfield. And Jared Goff just too late getting the ball out. So, Houston Texans defense was kind of looking for that play there. So now second down and 11. Ball's now on the 41-yard line for Detroit. They'll see if they can overcome that penalty. In shotgun, Joe Gibbs in the backfield. Oh! Oh, and that's it, picked off by the Texans! As Gibbs was in the backfield, and that's who was the intended receiver with. But we see the defender make a play, as that's Ward with the interception. Number 5 here on the replay. We see he blows up the play there, tips it, and that gives number 20 the opportunity to make the interception. A nice play from the Houston Texans defense. Jimmy Ward with the pick, the safety, number 20. And now the Houston Texans offense will have really good field position for their first drive of the game. All right, here we go. First down and 10 for the Houston Texans. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Stroud's in shotgun. They'll put a receiver in motion. They'll hand it off to Mixon. He goes to the left side and gets a small gain of 2 yards on the play. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play, where we got the Houston Texans taking on the Detroit Lions here on Sunday Night Football. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel.
Of his career in that game, number 2 overall pick in the draft out of Ohio State, 2023. Good quarterback. He and D'Amico Ryans came in last.
No, definitely not a very Jared Goff-like play on that interception. Second down and 8. Ball's now on the 31-yard line. Stroud's under center. Mixon is the back. They'll toss it to him. He goes to the right side, and that's blown up there. Number 32, Branch. Brian Branch is able to get into the backfield and cause a loss of 2 yards on the play. Mixon is not able to get anything going on that second down rush. Third down and long coming up for the Houston Texans offense. As we see on the replay there, a lot of blockers out to the right side, but Branch is able to beat the tight end. And we also see a jersey pull there that they did not call. A missed penalty there on the referees. Third down and 10 now coming up at the 33-yard line. Stroud's in shotgun. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, picked up. He gets it out to the left side. That's caught. And enough for the first down. And that's Tank Dell, number 3, with the 13-yard reception down to the Detroit 20-yard line. First down, Houston. All right, Jamie Walk already with the prediction. Lions 30-27 over this one, and we'll see how it goes, Jamie. I think you might have a good prediction there. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you share this with your friends and family. Let's try to get more people in the chat. Oh, here we go. At the 20-yard line, C.J. Stroud under center. He'll hand it off to Mixon. He goes up the middle and gets a small gain on the play. It'll be second down and long coming up here.
Texans get into the red zone. Aleem McNeil inside. Best guy up front for Detroit after the Aiden Hutchinson injury.
All right, here we go. Second down and 8. Ball's on the Detroit Lions 18-yard line. It's 0-0. We're about 10 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Without Hutchinson, of course, Darius Smith coming over, and he'll be a part of this going forward. Not playing in this one tonight, but this.
All right, ball's on the 22-yard line for the Houston Texans offense. C.J. Stroud's under center. Mixon is the back in the backfield. A bunch set to the left of C.J. Stroud. Put a receiver or it looks like a tight end in motion. He blocks. Mixon takes the handoff. He stiff arms and oh no, he can't get away. He's trying to run back, but he can't. That's a huge loss on the play. And that'll bring up a third down for the Texans offense. Third down and 16. That's a minus 8-yard loss. As we see Davis, number 23, the corner, was able to get in the backfield and force Mixon backwards. And the defense has his back as they gang tackle him to clean it up. And now we'll have a third down and long coming up for this Houston Texans offense. C.J. Stroud going to look to get something going here in shotgun. Bunch set to his left. Ball snapped. He's looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he gets it out. That's number 8, and he's got enough for the first down. A nice play. That's Mechie. John Mechie, the third, with the 16-yard grab, and that gives the Houston Texans a first and goal at the Detroit Lions 10-yard line. They are now in the red zone.
And all of a sudden he has a receiver with space. In the last few games, during the little mini slump that they've been having, he's been running to run, and he really needed to change that a little bit. That was a great run to pass on a long yardage situation.
All right, here we go. First down. It's first and goal. Mixon's the back. They do play action. Get it out quick. That's the backup tight end, number 87, with the catch. Stover. Only a gain of 2 on the play. Second down and goal.
Yeah, Kate Stover is really a weapon in the running game. He is a big blocker on the outside, and it is going to be a game that whoever establishes their run game the best, don't you think, Mike? Whichever one of these two teams can set up their pass game via the run game and establish something, but both these defensive coordinators are saying the same exact
Welcome to the chat, everybody.
this game tonight. We have to stop the other team.
All right, here we go. Second down and goal at the 8-yard line. Oh, and there's a timeout called there by Houston as the play clock was running down. Thank you guys for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for Week 10 Sunday Night Football, where we got the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans. Let's go, everybody. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show and hit that like button.
For him, Nimitz High School, a little bit north of town here. Junior college in the state as well. About an hour and a half or so from here. College ball.
Look at that. Already up to 3 likes in the chat. Let's go. Got one of my fans here, Jamie Walker, in the chat. I got my beautiful wife, Amber Reynolds, in the chat. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today. I hope we can get more of our Detroit Lions fans and more of our Tim Reynolds Show fans in the chat today for this Sunday Night Football live play-by-play here in Week 10 of the 2024 NFL season.
Able to hold on to their two coordinators somehow. You can see Eric Blitz. He is
All right, here we go. C.J. Stroud. Ball's at the 8-yard line. He's in shotgun by himself. He'll bring Mixon back into the backfield. He hands it off to Mixon. No, he goes to the left, and that's a touchdown! Houston Texans, as they take advantage of the turnover and interception by the defense. And the Houston Texans get on the board first. It's 6-0. 7 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter. As we see here on the replay, they bring Mixon back into the backfield, but it's kind of like a reverse handoff play, and Mixon just walks into the end zone untouched pretty much.
And Joe Mixon has just been on a heater.
I cannot believe how good Joe Mixon's been for this Houston Texans team. He's even missed a few games and done pretty dang good so far as stat-wise there. And the extra point is up and good. And the Houston Texans have a 7-0 lead over the Detroit Lions. We are 7:46 left to go in this ball game. Petrie with the deflection there for the Houston Texans defense as Jimmy Ward made the interception. And on this touchdown drive, 8 plays, 33 yards, just over 5 minutes of time of possession for the Houston Texans. As we see Mixon gets the 8-yard rushing TD to put the Houston Texans up 7-0 over the Detroit Lions. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here in Week 10 for Sunday Night Football in the 2024 NFL season. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're hoping to get to 20 likes on this live stream. We're already up to 3. Let's go. Welcome, everybody, to the Tim Reynolds Show. Like and subscribe to the channel. Right. Need refuel. All right, we're back. We're already up to 12 views. Let's go. Very chair. Yeah. Come on, man. Just had to go get some refuel. Got to get a little snack, and my beverage is almost out already. You know how it goes, guys. You know how it goes. All right. So going over the stats here for the Houston Texans on that drive. C.J. Stroud, 3 for 3 for 31 yards. Mixon's 5 carries for 2 yards because he had that big negative play. So he only has 2 positive yards, but he gets the touchdown there to put the Houston Texans up 7-0. John Mechie with 1 catch for 16 yards. Tank Dell with 1 catch for 13 yards as well. And now here comes the Detroit Lions out for their second possession of the game as they look to hopefully get this score back even on this next drive. All right.
Two mega mentors, Jennifer Hudson and Sting. Don't miss the boys' knockout round Monday and Tuesday on NBC. And Peacock with Truck Yard in Houston, one of the many places where.
All right, here we go. Got the kickoff. And a touchback there for the Detroit Lions offense.
Houston did a good job getting in his way during the pass attempts on that opening drive.
Well, understand that what Detroit wants to do first is run the ball. What they want to do second is short passing game with runs after.
All right, here we go. Under center at the 30-yard line. David Montgomery is the back. Jared Goff looking to do something here on the second drive. He changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Receiver in motion. They hand it off to Montgomery up the middle, and he's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. If the Houston Texans defense is able to control this ball game, especially at the line of scrimmage, make the Detroit Lions have to sort of pass the football more than they want to, that's what they're going to have to do in order to have a good chance of winning this football game, I believe. They've already forced a turnover. That's a good start. And now 2nd down and 10, Jared Goff under center, play action. He'll look to throw, looking downfield, a big throw, it's in double coverage, and that's, oh my goodness, almost another pick and it goes right through the hands of number 24, Stingley Jr. Jared Goff, an uncharacteristic throw from him as he went for the big play to Williams. He was double covered the whole way, and Stingley just jumps the route and almost gets the interception. Oh my goodness gracious. Jared Goff catches a break there, folks, that's for sure. All right, here we go, 3rd and 10, shotgun for Jared Goff. Gibbs is in the backfield. Actually, it's Montgomery. They send a blitz. Goff, oh, whistle, blown dead, flag on the play. All right, here we go. Jared Goff is in shotgun by himself. 3rd down and 15. They bring Montgomery into the backfield. Jared Goff's going to look to throw a 4-man pass rush. He dumps it off to his tight end, Laporta. He breaks a tackle, but they gang tackle him down at about the 34-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down and 6 for the Lions, and they'll have to punt it right back to the Houston Texans. The defense for the Texans has stepped up here. And Jamie, my Buccaneers Thursday night live stream was my best one. I had almost 6,500 views on that one. So pretty good for one of my first play-by-plays. So I'm hoping we can start getting back to those numbers here soon, but you never know. Sometimes I barely get up to 100 views on a live stream, and other times I get like that one where I can get over 6,000 views. So you never know. All right, we're at 6 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this first quarter. The Houston Texans lead the Detroit Lions 7-0, and the Detroit Lions have been stopped on both of their first offensive drives of the game, as now the Houston Texans will come out for their second drive of the game as they have a 7-0 lead. Thanks for hanging out here, guys, on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here in Week 10 for Sunday Night Football. All right. So that last drive there, 3 plays, 4 yards, and the Detroit Lions have to punt the ball back to the Houston Texans. Jared Goff, 2 for 6 for 16 yards and an interception. And then we see 3 carries for 9 yards total right now for the team. All right. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate you guys hanging out here in the chat. We're up to 15 views already. Let's go. Let's go. Our goal for this live stream is to hopefully reach 20 likes. Hopefully we can make it. We'll see what happens here, chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We already got 3 likes. Let's go. All right, we're about to come back from commercial break. And the Houston Texans now have their second possession of the game. And they're hopefully going to be able to get a bigger lead here in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. Jamie, I've been doing videos for about 4 months now. All right, we're coming back from commercial break. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And they got the roof open there in Houston.
Open here tonight. Good field position for Houston to take over at their own 43-yard line.
Houston Texans start out with great field position here. Ball's on the 43-yard line. Stroud's in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Gets it out quick to his right. That's Tank Dell with the catch. Gain of 8 yards on the play.
CJ Stroud, the Ohio State University. Joe Mixon, Freedom High. Tank Dell, University of Houston. Xavier Hutchinson, Iowa State. Dalton Schultz, Stanford. Kate Stover, Ohio State. Larry Tunsil, Divine Tree University. Juice Scruggs, Penn State. Jared Patterson, Notre Dame. Shaq Mason, Georgia Tech. Titus Howard, Alabama State. A little change with Bobby Sloat, the offensive coordinator for the Texans, that offensive line. Patterson moved.
All right, here we go. Second down and 2. Under center, they fake the handoff. It's play action. Stroud throws to his left. That's Tank Dell with another catch on the drive. His third catch of the game. And that gives the Houston Texans a first down. A gain of 8 on the play. All the way down to the Detroit Lions 41-yard line. As we see on the replay here, they fake the handoff going to the right. CJ Stroud rolls out to his left. And he's able to throw off of the foot there. Gets it out to Tank Dell, who comes across the field to the left side, and he's able to make the catch all the way down to the 39-yard line. Stroud's under center now. Mixon is the back. First down and 10. They'll hand it off to Mixon. He goes, bounces out to the left. He's tackled immediately. A gain of 1 or 2 on the play. Second down and 8 coming up here for the Houston Texans. Thank you guys for hanging out here and checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play on Sunday Night Football here in Week 10. All right, here we go.
Interceptions, 11 total, 10 from the safeties, and as you see, 1 in every game they've played.
And here we go. Detroit Lions defense looking for a stop on 2nd and 9. They bring the blitz, and Stroud gets a big pass out to Mixon. He's got room. He runs across the field, past the 10, past the 5, and down at the 4-yard line. A huge catch and run from Joe Mixon, the running back. And it's first and goal, Houston Texans. And we see on the replay here, a blitz comes right up the middle, and C.J. Stroud's able to get the ball out to a quick screen to the running back, Joe Mixon, who runs all the way from the left side to the right side. And here, Mixon takes the handoff, and he's tackled down at the 1-yard line, but we got a penalty flag on the play. A huge gain on the previous play. And that's holding on the offense. And that'll push the Houston Texans offense back. That was a 36-yard catch and run on the reception from Joe Mixon, the running back, as C.J. Stroud's able to complete that pass for a big gain. But now it's first down and goal at the Detroit Lions 13-yard line after that penalty. C.J. Stroud under center. Ball is now at the 13-yard line. They'll hand it off to Mixon. He goes up the middle, gets a gain of about 2 yards on the play. Second down and goal. I know. Jamie, I cannot believe the Falcons lost to the Saints. Nobody had that one. My favorite Super Bowl besides the Bucs? Ooh, that's a good question. We see Laramie Tunsil, the left tackle, is down on an injury here for the Houston Texans, the 4-time Pro Bowler. So, Jamie, to answer your question, I think my favorite Super Bowl that I've watched over the years, besides the Buccaneers ones, obviously, man, it's a real tough one. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Arizona Cardinals back when it was Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald versus Ben Roethlisberger and San Antonio Holmes at Raymond James Stadium. Yeah, that one was probably my favorite Super Bowl to watch all the way through. I wish I could have went to the game, but you know how it is. So Laramie Tunsil will be out on this play. Here comes a rookie offensive lineman, Blake Fisher, at left tackle. Ball's now on the 11-yard line. C.J. Stroud in shotgun. Mixon is the back. He moves from left to right. Stroud's going to look to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Gets it out. And he floats it over to Mixon, but he's not able to complete the pass. That's 3rd down and goal coming up for the Houston Texans offense.
Already you can see C.J. Stroud. The last couple of games, I haven't tried to watch them all, but you know, he just got to where I'm not sure he really believed in what was going on up front anymore.
How could he?
Right. He was getting hit all the time, and so he was early scrambling. He was moving left. He was moving right. He was stepping up. Tonight, we've already seen him almost force himself.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and goal. Shotgun for C.J. Stroud at the 11-yard line. Stroud's going to look to throw. It's a 3-man rush. Steps up in the pocket, rolls to his left. He makes a move, but that's going to be a sack there on the play from Houston, number 41. And that's a sack on the play and a loss of 5 yards. And now 4th down and goal, and the Texans will have to kick the field goal. Congratulations, Jamie, to your Eagles on getting a big victory in their game against the Dallas Cowboys.
So they said, all right, we just want you to be an edge player now. Learn how to do that. And then a couple people get hurt, and they said, all right, we're moving you back again. He has been all over the place.
And here we go. Field goal is good from 34 yards out, and that puts the Houston Texans up 10-0 in this first quarter with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left to go. On that drive, we have 8 plays for 41 yards and the field goal there for the Houston Texans. Texans have a 10-0 lead here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left to go. The Detroit Lions will look to do something on their 3rd drive of the ball game. All right, guys. Hope y'all are having an awesome football Sunday here in Week 10. Thank you guys for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. No, Jamie, it's definitely been an interesting Week 10 in the NFL season, that's for sure. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Wish we could have more people in the chat, but hey, do the best we can with what we got. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, and like and share with your friends and family. I'd love to get more people in the chat with us today. Should be a really good game here right now. The Houston Texans defense is really stepping up pretty well. All right, we're coming back from commercial break.
27-8 marks since the middle of 2022. Or the Chiefs have been better. Start this year.
7-1 start is their best start since 1956 for the Detroit Lions. 6 straight wins is their longest in a single season since 1995, and seeking back-to-back division titles for the first time since 1952 to 1954. We're already up to 19 views. Let's go, everybody. Thanks for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. And here we go. Kickoff underway here in the first quarter. And the Detroit Lions will take the touchback here.
Talking about that success, Amon-Ra St. Brown told me the turnaround the Lions have experienced over the last 4 years He told me experiencing the lows gave him perspective to really be able to appreciate the highs.
All right, here we go.
They weren't cursed anymore. Now players actually want to be traded to us.
And that's a quick turnaround.
First down and 10.
Direct quoting, by the way. Complete
Jared Goff's in shotgun. Gibbs in the backfield. And he fakes the handoff to Gibbs. Pump fakes, has to scramble to his right. Gets rid of the ball there as the pressure gets to Jared Goff to force second down and 10.
Let me tell you what the game plan was for the Texans tonight. Matt Burke and these defensive stalwarts over there.
Come on, let's go.
Into a drop back passer. One team was able to do that this year. It was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He threw it 55 times. The feeling is if they could break him out of the ability to run the ball and plan
All right, here we go.
beat him in a drop back pass.
Jared Goff under center. Gibbs is the running back. Jared Goff changes the play at the line of scrimmage. He'll hand it off to Gibbs. He busts out to the right. Oh, stiff arm, but he's going to be tackled for loss on the play. That's a big loss.
He's had an excellent quarter. It's a loss.
Jeremiah Gibbs. Wow. And Petrie, number 5, the defensive back, is able to make the play there to push Gibbs back. He got stiff-armed down to the ground, but his teammates came to back him up. And that's a big loss on the play.
Also plays right over the center in the middle of the field. Really good at playing the run.
All right, here we go. Third down and 16 for the Detroit Lions. Ball's at the 23-yard line. Jared Goff's going to look to throw them down the middle of the field. That's caught! Jamison Williams, number 9, with the juggling catch. And that ball's down to the 47-yard line for the Detroit Lions. First down.
That is some play right there. First
That was a big third down conversion for the Detroit Lions.
days and weeks off.
And a big tackle, too, from that Houston Texans defense. Williams able to ring that football in after he bounced it, tipped it to himself. Ball's now on the 47-yard line. First and 10. Jared Goff in shotgun. He'll look to throw. He gets it out to Jeremiah Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle, up to the right side. He's able to break one tackle and gets a gain of about 4 yards on the catch and run. Second down and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, you just wonder now,
And this could be the last play of the first quarter.
just testing the waters a little bit with this passing game, or have the Texans sort of proved to them a little bit here? The outside zones really haven't been there. The strength of this offense
Thank you, sweetheart.
is on the right side of it. A lot of times when they want to get a running game going, they will start.
All right, here we go. Second down and 6. They won't get a playoff, though. That'll be the end of the first quarter as the Houston Texans have the lead over the Detroit Lions 10-0 in this matchup.
Touchdown off the Lions turnover, and a nice drop for a field goal.
All right. Going to the chat with my boy Jamie. Appreciate you hanging out here, dog. A big fan of the Tim Reynolds Show. And they want to know what's your best catch of all time. Whew. All right, this one's a little biased. It's a little biased. But there was a huge catch made by Mike Evans during the Tom Brady era, where Mike Evans was able to put the hand out like this behind him, catch the ball, and bring it in. Where's my football at? I'm going to show you guys. Okay. So check this out. So my best catch of all time is when Mike Evans caught a ball from Tom Brady. And back here is where he catches the ball, like this. Okay? And Mike Evans was able to catch it back like this and then bring the ball into his chest. And if that wasn't crazy enough, he catches it like that on the sideline, tiptoes the sideline, barely gets both feet in bounds. But not only that, when he made the catch, he got hit. I'm talking like an old school, back in 1990, 1980, 1970 type defensive back hit. I think it might even been a safety, but man, he got hit so hard, I thought Mike Evans was knocked out of the game. I thought we were seeing concussion. Nope, Mike gets right back up and he's pumped up about that catch, and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, That's probably my best catch of all time as a Buccaneers fan. Although that one for Garrett Wilson on Thursday Night Football against the Houston Texans last week was pretty damn good, if you ask me. But there's been a couple of them, you know, as far as like great catches in NFL history, you know what I mean? That favorite Super Bowl of mine has one of the best catches in Super Bowl history with San Antonio Holmes catching it for Ben Roethlisberger at the very tip, you know, tippy toes on the end zone there. One of my other favorite ones, too, is Eli Manning. Not only the helmet catch, how crazy that was, but I think the throw and catch to Mario Manningham in that second Super Bowl that he beat the Patriots in was sick. I knew you were going to pick OBJ. What you doing, Eagles fan?
By Nationwide, a look at the Space Center Houston. That's the official visitor center of NASA Johnson Space Center. Have you ever done that tour?
I used to work at Cape Canaveral, Florida. You know, I'm a Florida.
High school thing. I'm dying to do that tour. I say it every time I come down here, but
Next time.
so much great history here of the American space program, Johnson Space Center. Second quarter begins. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark down on the sideline.
Second down and 6 coming up for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff under center. Jahmyr Gibbs will take the handoff. And he's stuffed for no gain on the play.
Throwing back, it'll set up 3rd and 6. Lions were down 10-0 to the Vikings earlier in this win streak. Won that game. And that
So here we go. 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Detroit Lions offense. Ball's at the Houston Texans 49-yard line.
Little crossing routes and finding somebody in the middle of the field.
Thank you guys for liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you hit that like button.
Take away those easy.
Jared Goff's in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Ball is snapped. Blitz coming from the Houston Texans. Ball's out. And that's Williams, number 9, with another clutch catch on 3rd down. His second big 3rd down catch on this drive.
Sort of the dink and dunk and the way the
Ball's now on the Houston Texans 36-yard line. That's a gain of 13 on the play.
ball's down the field. And I'll tell you, Jameson Williams made a couple of nice catches now. That was tough.
And here we go. 1st down and 10.
Clutch, big 3rd down.
Jared Goff under center for the Detroit Lions offense. He'll hand it off to Gibbs, who goes to the right side, up the middle, down to almost the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 6 yards on the play. A nice rush from Jahmyr Gibbs. Number 26 is a very elusive but also power-type running back. We think of David Montgomery as kind of like the thumper, you know, the hammer, if you will. But Gibbs has got some power as well. It's 2nd down and 4 coming up here for the Detroit Lions offense. They're trying to get some points on the board. They're down at the 30-yard line. Jared Goff under center. They put Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion, but they'll hand it off to Gibbs again. He goes to the left side here, bounces back inside for a couple of yards, and that'll bring up 3rd down and short now for this Detroit Lions offense.
These two running backs a little bit different. It's like, does he know they're about to snap the ball? I think that he's trying
3rd down and 1 now at the Houston Texans 27-yard line.
to see where the linebacker
A big 3rd down for the Detroit Lions offense right here.
is going to be running down there, and the linebackers at the same
And my brothers in the chat, welcome Finn Trev. I'm doing good, buddy. Doing a Sunday Night Football live stream here on my computer. Haven't got to do very many of these. Want to see how it goes. And here we go now, a big 3rd down. Jared Goff in shotgun looking to throw. He scrambles to the right, and he's going to try to run for it. And he gets enough for the 1st down. A beautiful scramble there from Jared Goff that just gets just enough for the 1st down. A 2-yard gain up to the Houston Texans 25-yard line.
And he is, he's such a nice guy. You don't think of him as being this feisty competitor. And yet I think what has endeared him to the fans in Detroit has been the way that he's battled through some tough situations. The playoffs a year ago. They really do. They know who
All right, here we go. Jared Goff will hand it off to Gibbs. The draw play up the middle, and Gibbs gets another nice gain on the play. 5 yards down to the 20-yard line as the Detroit Lions have officially reached the red zone for the first time in this game. We're getting a bunch of hearts. Thank you, guys. Aw, thanks, Trev. Appreciate you chilling, hanging out with us, bro. Hopefully we can try to get Buddha and Evan and some of the other guys to come hang out with us, man. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 5 at the 20-yard line. In shotgun, Jared Goff will look. Oh, no, he'll fake the handoff. Play action. Goff rolls to his right downfield, and that's a touchdown! Detroit Lions. Sam Laporta, number 87, the tight end, catches a 20-yard touchdown grab from Jared Goff, and the Lions are right back into this game. Woo! A beautiful team celebration there. And man, what a beautiful play. As we see on the replay, they use the play action, get the defense to go one way. Jared Goff scrambles to his right, rolls out, and Sam Laporta comes across the field as the tight end, number 87, gets the touchdown grab. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-10. The Houston Texans have the lead with 10:52 left to go in the second quarter. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you. Hey. What a fantastic drive there from the Detroit Lions. Oh my goodness. As we go here to the stats, folks, on that last drive there, 11 plays, 70 yards, and just over 6 minutes and 17 seconds of time of possession there for the Detroit Lions offense as they get the 20-yard touchdown reception and pass from Jared Goff to tight end Sam Laporta. Woohoo! And Jamie wants to know if we'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably not, Jamie. We'll maybe taking a little bit of a break there from that one. Probably not a big primetime game as the Miami Dolphins are taking on the Los Angeles Rams tomorrow night. You know, Dolphins 2-6 right now. The Rams 4-4, trying to keep pace in their division. But hopefully it'll be a good game. We'll see. Right now, hopefully we get some more people on this live stream here. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Hit that like button. We're trying to get up to at least 10, maybe 20 likes on this live stream. Let's go. It's a Sunday night party here in Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. Jamie, yes, make sure you tune in for Thursday night. I know you're going to enjoy that one, man, as that Thursday night primetime matchup's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. The Commanders just lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers, too, so we'll see how interesting that'll end up being. And here we go. Kickoff here from the Detroit Lions. And the Houston Texans offense will get the ball back with a 10-7 lead.
Texans and Joe Mixon will get it at the 30. Mixon's part of a good storyline the first half of this NFL season. The renaissance of the running back. The veterans who were acquired. Saquon with the Eagles. Derrick Henry, the Ravens. Joe Mixon here. And look at the numbers. Over 100 yards a game. Total touchdowns. And let's focus in on Mixon for a second because he's the first player to have 100-plus yards and a touchdown in 5 5 of his first 6 games with a franchise. Can you start your
Wow.
career or
Congratulations to Joe Mixon. As we see here under center, they're going to do a reverse. It's a double reverse. Tank Dell coming across the field. He cuts back. He's getting blown up on the play, and that'll be a big loss of 5 yards. The Detroit Lions were able to sniff that one out. As we see here, they tried to do a double reverse to Mechie back to Tank Dell, and they blow it up, but Tank Dell is able to at least avoid a huge loss. That's a loss of about 6 yards instead of maybe 10 or 12 yards. So second down and 16 now coming up for the Houston Texans. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Fanatic Trev. Love you, man. Thank you. I was just see CJ Stroud in shotgun. He'll look to throw downfield. A big throw. He's got a man. Oh, and there's a flag on the play. And that's going to be pass interference on the Detroit Lions. And that's going to put the ball all the way down to the Detroit Lion 35-yard line. An automatic first down. Number 0, Trey Arnold. Xavier Hutchinson, number 19, was the intended wide receiver. As we see on the replay here, C.J. Stroud was in shotgun. He steps up into the pocket and delivers a big deep ball to the left, and it's a little short. So number 0 gets there just a little too early. And that's a 41-yard difference. First down and 10. Under center, C.J. Stroud. Mixon in the back. They'll hand it off to Mixon. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second down and long for the Houston Texans offense.
I think he's mad. You know, I think he finds it hard to believe with everything that he did for the Cincinnati Bengals that it was a 7th-round draft pick that they gave up. Now, let's think about what he's done since he's gotten here. When he has played in games,
Joe Mixon, 615 yards on the season thus far.
so on its face, you can tell what he's meant to this franchise, but in the locker room, maybe just as much.
All right, here we go. C.J. Stroud under center, play action. He has to move out in the pocket a little bit. And oh my goodness, Branch comes in and bats that ball away. A beautiful defensive play there by the Detroit Lions safety. Third down and 10 coming up now for the Houston Texans offense. As we see McNeil, number 54, to the defensive lineman here on the replay. He was able to get in the backfield and force C.J. Stroud to have to step to his left side and then deliver that football. But Branch comes in and bats that ball away out the hands of wide receiver Tank Dell. It's now shotgun for C.J. Stroud. Mixon is the back in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Mixon. It's a draw play, and that's blown up again. A big loss on the play. And after that loss, we'll see if the Houston Texans will kick the field goal here or punt it back to the Detroit Lions. Fourth down and 13 now. That's a loss at 3 yards on the play for Mixon. Mixon now only 3 yards on the ground as that's his third negative rush in this game. Fairbairn comes in for a 56-yard field goal. It's up, and it is good for the Houston Texans kicker. As that increases the Texans lead 13-7 over the Detroit Lions. Yeah, welcome to everybody. Oh yeah, dude, the red uniforms and helmets are so cool looking. Jamie, the Lions have those black uniforms that are pretty badass. I gotta admit that. Thank you guys for hanging out and checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans here in Week 10 on Sunday Night Football. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, as right now the Houston Texans have a 13-7 lead in the second quarter with 8:25 left to go in the half. What's your favorite NFL jersey besides the Bucks? Well, I guess maybe one that I own. It's got to be my Tim Tebow jersey. I like that one. It's a Broncos one, but I love it because Tim Tebow was one of my favorite players of all time. My favorite University of Gator football player of all time. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Share with your friends. Let's try to get more people in this chat, guys. We're only up to 4 likes. We're trying to get up to at least double digits. Let's get it up to 10. I think we can make that happen here, Captain. Oh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Man, a good game so far in this Sunday Night Football. What you guys think? Yeah, we definitely need Motown Mitch, man. We need Gaming Dan in here too. I think he was the one who asked me if I was going to do the Lions game as well. Didn't see him on the other live stream as well, but hey, you know, hopefully we can get some of these guys back in here, man. Oh, snap, my brother. Thank you. Shout out to Fanatic Trev trying to get more people in the chat. Like, let's go, y'all. Let's get some family members. Let's get some friends. Let's build this community, guys. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Following my dream here to be able to give you guys the best sports entertainment and sports coverage you can find. Let's go. And we don't need all the bells and whistles and everything, guys. We don't need all the fancy gadgets. It's just honest football talk right here between y'all and me. Let's make it happen, man. Oh, look at that. Mom's in the chat. What up, Mom? Shout out Michelle Reynolds.
Hi, Mike. Ready for America's favorite game show? Here we go. Is it a run? Is it a pass? Remember Peyton Manning back in the day? He studied this, and he knew if he could make the run look like the pass. There it is. It's the one on the right, right? Okay, now we got the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff says he went to the Hall of Fame. That's a good deal. We should do that here, too. So, hey, this build team, put all this stuff together, start practicing this. Which one is it? There you go. That's the pass. That's the fake. That's the play action that led to the touchdown. And
All right, here we go. Handoff to Montgomery, and he's stuffed behind the line of scrimmage on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down and long for the Detroit Lions offense.
it really is. And this team, the Detroit Lions, they run more play action, about 37%, than any other team in the National Football League. And the one thing that analytics will tell you is play action works anytime. Whether you're ahead, behind, everybody thinks that it only works when you've got the running game going. It's really
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10. Jared Goff's in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. David Montgomery's in the backfield. He'll block. Oh, and that's incomplete as the pressure got to Jared Goff. And there's a penalty flag on the play.
What that is.
Thank you guys for hanging out with Tim Reynolds Show live play-by-play here on Sunday Night Football. As that's a penalty on the Houston Texans as Hunter gets illegal hands to the face. And that'll pretty much cancel out that sack and give the Detroit Lions a new set of downs. Ball's now on the 35-yard line for Detroit. 7 minutes, 47 seconds left to go. The Houston Texans have a 13-7 lead in this ball game in the 2nd quarter.
so. Jared Goff got hit in the back, but there was a reason.
All right, here we go. Jared Goff under center. They put a big offensive lineman in motion from right to left. They'll hand it off. No, it's play action to Montgomery. Oh, and that's going to be a fumble. And the Houston Texans have another turnover on defense. And that's going to be either a fumble or another interception on Jared Goff. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Texans turnover on the night.
And they're going to call that a fumble on Jared Goff as D'Anko Archery, number 96, gets right in off the edge and hits the arm of Jared Goff, forcing the fumble. And the Detroit and the Texans, number 39, wow. What a just surprising start here for the Lions offense. Autry, 96, makes that fumble happen. And we see the linebacker there is able to ring it in. First down and 10 now for the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud under center. And he'll get the ball out quick to Dell on a little screen pass. And that's no gain on the play. It also looked like the Texans got lucky there, as there probably could have been a flag for illegal man downfield. But there was no penalty flag thrown. Second down and 9. Woo, MVP dark horse. Well, he's probably not a dark horse, but he needs to be the MVP in my opinion right now, and that's Derrick Henry. So, dark horse candidate, Baker Mayfield. But he needs to get a winning record on his team, though, first. But we got a lot of season left to go. All right, here we go. C.J. Stroud's in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Gets the ball out quick to his right. And that's Hutchinson, who's got enough for the first down, all the way down to the 25-yard line of Detroit.
You know what, Mike? Sometimes it actually, this sounds stupid, but when you have injured players, right, other guys have to step up, and they have to gain the confidence of the quarterback. So far, we've seen the last couple of games, it was Tank Dell. Tonight, Xavier Hutchinson
All right, here we go.
made some of those big plays for his quarterback as well.
First down and 10. Ball's on the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud's in shotgun by himself. He'll look to throw. Four-man rush. He gets the ball out quick. It's Mixon, the running back, and he gets a gain of 8 yards on the play. Second down and 2 coming up for Houston. Stroud's getting him right back to the line of scrimmage here, I think. Speeding up the play, speeding up the play call.
Looks like he'll come back soon with that hamstring. Stephon Diggs done for the year. TimReynoldsShow, the left guard. And Will Anderson, Melissa told you at the top. The outstanding
And they'll hand it off to Mixon there. He's got enough for the first down, and he's down to the 11-yard line. First down and 10 for the Texans. And the Texans are marching down the field here with a 13-7 lead. Under 6 minutes left to go here. Nearing under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
The other night, they were tripping over each other against the Jets because the Jets were getting penetration up inside it, so they couldn't execute some of those plays. Tonight, just a
All right, here we go.
physical approach out of the
11-yard line. C.J. Stroud under center. They'll toss it to Mixon to the right. And he cuts back, and he's only able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
rid of the blocker, made the play. It'll be no game.
That's no gain on the play.
Impact, not just in the pass rush, defense, tone setting.
And the Lions' defense has been a lot different as far as getting pressure to the quarterback since Hutchinson's injury. They really do miss him on the defensive line right now.
was that something for the Detroit Lions.
All right, here we go. 13-7 ball game. Houston Texans have the lead. Second down and 10. Ball at the 11-yard line of Detroit. C.J. Stroud's in shotgun. Mixon to his left. Stroud's going to look to throw. A four-man rush. He steps up in the pocket. He's got to scramble and get it out quick, and that's incomplete. Tried to get it to his running back, Mixon, on the left side of the formation and field, and that'll be incomplete. Third down and 10 for the Texans with 4 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the first half.
Was to try and box in Stroud. They did not want him getting out and around. So even if you sacrifice a little pass rush to keep him inside the pocket, that was the game changer.
C.J. Stroud had to throw that to his left side because he was under duress. Offensive line has been a problem for the Texans. A big third down and 10 here at the 11-yard line. C.J. Stroud in shotgun. He'll look to throw a four-man pass rush. It gets there. He's got to scramble to his right, and he gets the ball out. And that's right off the hands of Robert Woods. And that brings up fourth down and 10 for the Houston Texans. And now we'll see the field goal unit come back out on the field once again. Head coach of the Houston Texans, DeMeco Ryans, is not pleased with his offense as they have not been able to do well inside the red zones thus far early in this ball game. We're 4 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in this ball game. A 29-yard field goal from Fairbairn is good, and it's 16-7. The Houston Texans have the lead over the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Football here in Week 10 of the 2024 NFL season. Thank you guys for checking out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're trying to get up to at least 10, maybe 20 likes on this live stream. Let's go!
I love crowds.
Yeah. All right. Commercial break here. Go over that last drive for the Houston Texans. 9 plays, 25 yards off of the turnover. They're able to get the field goal, a 29-yard field goal from Fairbairn. As the Detroit Lions defense steps up again in the red zone, the Houston Texans offense has not been very good thus far in their red zone play. But C.J. Stroud is now 9 for 13 in this game for 102 yards. No touchdowns yet. Mixon 11 carries for only 9 yards, but he's got the rushing touchdown now for the Houston Texans. And Mixon's also the leading receiver with 2 catches for 44 yards. Tank Dell's got 4 catches for 30 yards in this game as well. Jamie, come on. You know where I'm going with that, brother. It's 10-7, man. I really do believe this Buccaneers team can still get the 10 wins. We're going to get Mike Evans back after the bye. Hopefully left tackle Tristan Wirfs, too, will be okay to come back after the bye. We'll see. He's reportedly got an MCL sprain, but I believe in my Buccaneers, man. Should be a very, very interesting bye week. All right, here we go. And that'll be a touchback as the Detroit Lions offense comes back on the field as they're trailing 16-7 in this one with 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Jared Goff, the last 5 games, no picks. He's got 2 interceptions here tonight. All right, here we go. Under center, Jared Goff will hand it off to David Montgomery, and he only gets a gain of 2 yards on the play. Second down and long coming up for the Detroit Lions offense. Ball's on the Detroit Lions 32-yard line. And here we go. Laporta goes in motion from right to left part of the formation. Jared Goff under center. He fakes the handoff to Montgomery. And oh my goodness, almost another interception. Jared Goff has been pressured a lot of times early on in this game, as this Detroit Lions offense just looks out of sync early on in this game. Petrie, number 5, the cornerback, was able to come in off of a blitz, and he's one who disrupts the pass, and it bounces right off the helmet of Sam Laporta on the play. Jared Goff, 6 for 12 for 76 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. 3rd down and 8, ball on the 32-yard line. Goff's in shotgun. Gibbs is the back in the backfield. Goff will look to throw, and he gets pressured again and throws the ball incomplete at the feet of Amon-Ra St. Brown. And a tough first half continues for this Detroit Lions offense as Petrie, once again, he's able to help disrupt the play here as he's got good coverage on Amon-Ra. And Jared Goff makes an inaccurate throw as he was getting grabbed at the same time by Hunter, and that'll force a punt. And a fair catch. No, it's a return. Past the 30 down to the 33-yard line for the Houston Texans.
Down there for Detroit on special teams with the big hit right around the 34-yard line. Back up running back says this run ends here.
All right. We'll see the Houston Texans now. We'll be able to get the ball back. All right, so on that drive there for the Detroit Lions, 3 plays, 2 yards. The Houston Texans defensive line is definitely making it very difficult for Jared Goff to have a clean pocket and be able to deliver the football. The running game has been really inconsistent thus far early on in this game. 11 carries total for only 21 yards for this Detroit Lions team. That is not going to cut it if they want a chance to win this football game. But if the Houston Texans can come get a touchdown here, they're going to put the Lions into pass-only mode, which is not going to be good for the Lions' consistency that they want on their offensive side of the football. Thank you guys for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here on Week 10 Sunday Night Football with the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans. The Texans have the lead 16-7 over the Lions in this matchup here. We'll be singing, we'll be thrilling, we'll be singing. Bum, bum, bum. Let's get knocked down, and I get up again. You're never gonna bring me down, 'cause I get knocked down, and I get up again. You're never gonna kick me down, and I get knocked down, and I get up again. You're never gonna kick me down, and I get knocked down, and I get up again. 'Cause the Buccaneers are never gonna stay down. Yeah. You can't mess with Tampa Bay. Y'all better watch out, okay? All right, here we go. Houston Texans are coming back out.
Came over, threw the ball, slammed his helmet 2 different times. C.J. Stroud actually came over to him, put his hand on his shoulder, tried to calm him down at one point. They told me this week they have a big brother, little brother relationship. They try to keep it real, have uncomfortable conversations, but they just fist bumped each other as they took the field.
Mixon has had a couple of big plays, including one of the pass games so far, but the run game not going yet. 11 carries for 9 yards.
Yeah, but it's setting up some of these big pass plays, and we'll get into a meeting that was led by Joe.
All right, here we go. C.J. Stroud under center, ball's at the 33-yard line. And they'll fake the handoff, play action, blitz coming. Stroud is going to get sacked. Oh, he got rid of that ball. And that's incomplete. I thought for sure C.J. Stroud was getting sacked on that play. And O'Connor's the defensive lineman that almost comes up with the catch. And we're seeing here on the replay, and ooh, I think C.J. Stroud knee hit the ground. And yep, it sure did. And replay assistants will make the call there as we see C.J. Stroud will go down for the sack there. And that's a big loss of 12 yards on the play for the Houston Texans.
You got to take advantage of a big play like that. A couple more plays, get off the field, give your offense a chance.
Here we go. Second down and 22. They'll hand it off to Mixon, and he gets no yards on the play. Maybe a gain of 1. Third down and 21 coming up for the Texans.
People on this Detroit Lions defense, but I think the most improved area of Aaron Glenn's defense, I should talk about the secondary already, but Jack Campbell coming in at that middle linebacker position. He was kind of running around a little crazy last year. This year he's locked in. His coverage has been tremendous, and Alex Anzalone is just the Energizer Bunny down there. You saw him.
All right, here we go. Ball's on the 22-yard line. Third down and 21 for the Houston Texans offense. And they throw a little screenplay. That's blown up by the Detroit Lions defense. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning as the defense shows up strong for the Detroit Lions. It's fourth down and 26. A total loss of 16 yards on 3 plays on that drive as the Detroit Lions defense steps up and they're able to give their offense a chance to get the ball back at the 2-minute warning here in the first half, with the Houston Texans leading the Detroit Lions 16-7 in this Week 10 matchup on Sunday Night Football. And you're right, Jamie. Detroit really needs to score on this one. Thank you, chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out here. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We're trying to hopefully get some more people to come hang out with us today. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play on Sunday Night Football. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We're trying to reach 20 likes on this live stream. We're almost to halftime. We got 4. Hopefully we'll make it a little bit more. Yo, I got my boy Matt in the chat. Yiko, thank you, brother. And I got my mom in the chat as well. Y'all say hi to Michelle Reynolds. Appreciate you, Mom. Matt, we got Laporta needing another touchdown for Matt, probably in fantasy. It's going to be a good matchup here for fantasy teams, that's for sure. Matt, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you guys for hanging out here, man. We're almost to halftime at the 2-minute warning here in Sunday Night Football. Week 10 matchup. The Houston Texans have a 16-7 lead. Ian, my dog, what's up, brother? Appreciate you hanging out in the chat, man. Shout out to you. We got a bunch of friends showing up for your boy, Tim. Thank you guys so much, man. It's always more fun the more people we get into the chat. And a big kick there. A nice kick and nice hang time for the Texans. And a beautiful punt coverage there as the returners tackled immediately as Townsend, number 6, makes a booming punt. And that goes 62 yards on the play. Wow. All right, here we go. Gibbs takes the handoff, and he's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a gain of 1 yard on the play. Look at that. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
I think the Detroit Lions were wanting to pick up the pace here a little bit now. I think they're going like, we have been getting knocked around here, and they're letting a little clock tick away here so that the Texans don't get it back.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 9 for the Detroit Lions. They'll hand it off there up the middle to Gibbs. He gets just a gain of 1 again. And that'll bring up 3rd down with 1:09 left to go in the 2nd quarter. The Houston Texans defensive line has been playing very well tonight, really controlling the line of scrimmage.
Two of the best running teams in the National Football League. Two teams that really base almost everything they do on their ability to run the ball. And both of these defenses have been tremendous. So now second half likely to come down to which one of these quarterbacks can get the passing game going and take a little pressure off that running game.
Talk a lot about the people on the offense for Detroit. Their offense hasn't looked good in 2.5 games. They have had about...
Oh, awesome, Ian. Fantasy football is really fun, man, especially if you learn the ins and outs of it all.
Well, both the offensive line and the defensive lines of the Texans have been across the line of scrimmage and taking the fight to the Lions so far.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 8. For the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff's in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. A blitz coming. Gets rid of the ball. But that's intended for Laporta, but it's incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down and 8. This has probably got to be the worst first half for the Detroit Lions offense, I believe, in this season. A tough form of events there. As they send 5 right there. Number 98 gets right up the middle into Jared Goff's face, knocks him down, and that'll force a punt here from the Detroit Lions offense. And here we go, nice return. 82 makes a couple men miss and gets a nice gain on the return of about 15 yards on the play. Houston set up at the 34-yard line for this next possession. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. We got 54 seconds left in this ball game as the Houston Texans have a 16-7 lead over the Detroit Lions.
We're part of the best team, our veterans and our military over the years. Thank you to familiar faces to us. Great people, what they do, and thanks for
Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're trying to get up to at least 10 likes on this live stream as we got CJ Stroud in shotgun. 1st down and 10. Ball's on the 34-yard line. And that's a big throw there from CJ Stroud for 9 yards on that play as Michi's able to make the catch, number 8. Gain of 9 yards on the play. Ball at the 43-yard line. CJ Stroud gets a quick throw again. Michi down the middle of the field for a big gain down to the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 25 yards, and we're down to 29 seconds left to go. As we see here on the replay, we got the defense for the Detroit Lions dropping back into zone coverage, and we see Michi, number 8, comes right across the middle of the field. He lines up at the slot in the left side of the formation, comes across to his right, and he's able to get across the field for a big gain of 25 yards down to the 32-yard line of Detroit. Inside Detroit Lions territory, 29 seconds left to go in this ball game.
And tonight, just a different style out of C.J. Stroud. He's really bouncing back great.
So that's Mechie on back-to-back catches. From where we are in the press box with these uniforms, you have such a... We've had a terrible time in the first half here. We're trying to guess at some of the numbers and look at body types here. So apologies to Mechie for cheating him on the first catch. It's terrific.
All right, here we go. Down to the 32-yard line, C.J. Stroud's in shotgun. He's going to look to throw a 4-man rush. He gets the ball out to his right. That's caught It's Dalton Schultz with the big catch there with 25 seconds left to go down to the Detroit Lions 15-yard line. And that's another first down, Texans. Beautiful throw from C.J. Stroud on that play. Dalton Schultz there, number 86, the tight end, goes an out route to the right side of the field, and he's able to get it down to the 15-yard line. Big gain of 17 yards on the play. C.J. Stroud's in shotgun, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Has to get rid of it after he was blitzed, and he just throws the ball away. 20 seconds left to go in the first half.
Still plenty of time with 20 seconds. You still would have time to complete a pass in the middle of the field, run up, spike the ball, so that's really not a concern. And it may be something that they want to do. If they could hit something quickly over the middle of the field, even if you get tackled, you don't spike the ball, maybe you've got enough time for one more shot, if not more of a chip shot for you. Because defensively, the Lions are going to have to protect the inline here at this point.
All right, we see Stroud's in shotgun. He's going to look to throw on 2nd and 10. Gets it out quick. Oh, and that's right off the hands of Tank Dell as he had it and could not ring that catch in. That's an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Houston Texans offense. Here we are again, a big 3rd down inside the red zone for the Houston Texans offense. This is where they've struggled all the first half thus far. This is their 3rd time in the red zone. They've had to take 2 field goals here already. Actually make it 3 field goals, I believe. And now C.J. Stroud on 3rd and 10 will be in shotgun at the 15-yard line. He's going to throw a 4-man rush. C.J. Stroud over the middle. That's caught in double coverage. Mechie, number 8, with the touchdown grab. With 12 seconds left to go, John Mechie III, number 8, catches the touchdown from C.J. Stroud. And that'll put the Houston Texans up 22-7 over the Detroit Lions. Wow! And this Houston Texans offense with a beautiful drive and a beautiful 15-yard touchdown throw from C.J. Stroud to Mechie. Extra point is good from Fairbairn. And the Houston Texans have a 23-7 lead with 12 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Amber needs that Dell catch, says my brother. Good game, says my mother, Michelle Reynolds. Thank you guys for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're trying to get the double digits of at least 10 likes, maybe 20 on this live stream. Let's make it happen, folks.
When he was Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, and he has bounced back in a huge way from a few weeks of struggles.
And C.J. Stroud with a sensational half. Confident on the move. All of the talents of this second-year quarterback on display. And this whole Houston team just
All right, okay. Okay. Now we'll see if the Detroit Lions will do anything before the half with 3 timeouts, only 12 seconds. It's a touchback, and we'll see what happens here before halftime.
The start in 23, Mechie was very honest about it. Said he was blessed and very grateful to have one of the most curable forms of cancer. At the very beginning, you're diagnosed. It's a very tough part, the most critical part. You can only rely on your faith in the situation because you're faced with your own mortality. But support from the community, from this.
They're talking about John Mechie with his first career touchdown grab as he had to overcome and battle cancer earlier this year. And we'll see Jared Goff actually in shotgun. The Lions may do something here with 12 seconds left to go. 1st and 10. And yeah, Goff will throw downfield in the middle, and that's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown, and they'll get a quick timeout there with about 4 or 5 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Have to go back to that sequence. The Detroit Lions defense did their job. Forced the punt back to the offense. The offense could not get it done. Had to punt it back and then go all the way down for the touchdown. Your job as an offense at that point is to get at least one first down out of that deal. And they simply did not. So this has not been a very good effort at all out here by the Detroit Lions offensively. Defensively, the Texans have really taken it to them in the first half.
All right, here we go. 6 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll see if the Detroit Lions can get anything going here.
Where can Jake Bates make a field goal from? He does have a long enough leg to make 60 plus. So if you're thinking that, can the Lions get another 10 or 12 yards to give them?
And here we go. Jared Goff in shotgun. Ball's at the 45-yard line. And Jared Goff's going to look for a pass downfield and just drills it with 2 seconds left. And we'll see if they'll do another play here before halftime.
Really good job defensively that time by the Texans. They understood what the Lions were about to do. They jumped all those underneath routes. Nobody was there. They had 4 guys directly on 4 receivers. And for Jared Goff in that situation, had to throw it away. Very strange.
Houston getting its Hail Mary defense organized.
All right, here we go. They're looking for a Hail Mary here before the half. Jared Goff looking to throw. He rolls to his left and gets rid of it downfield. A big throw. And that's another interception from Jared Goff. Make that 3 interceptions now in the first half for the Detroit Lions quarterback, and he cannot be happy about that. Not the way the Detroit Lions wanted this first half to start here. As the Houston Texans have a 23-7 lead over the Detroit Lions.
Executed really well there at the end of the half, and that's what we needed. We came up short a couple times with some field goals, but I'm proud of the guys for continuing to push through and get points there.
And your defense has held this high-powered Lions offense to just 7 points. How do you continue that in the second half?
Yeah, defense did a great job. The first half is all going to come down to us finishing in the second half. So how we come out in the second half, that'll determine the game.
Thanks, Tamika.
Thank you. Players love him. He's great start to his coaching career for DeMeco Ryans. His Texans lead by 16. Here's Maria Taylor with the Toyota halftime. Maria.
All right, we're here at halftime, folks.
A walk-off block field goal today against the Broncos, and Kansas City just keeps finding different ways to win. It seems unbelievable week after week, but we're going to put the plays together and show you just how improbable a 9-0 start is. That's next on the Toyota halftime.
And we're at halftime here, folks. All right, guys, we're at halftime here of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on, the Houston Texans taking on the Detroit Lions, as the Houston Texans have the lead here, 23-7 at halftime. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, there we go. Just had to do a couple of technical things here. right, guys, we're going to go take a little halftime break here. Just trying to see if we can get some more people to come into the chat. Who's winning the division, Jamie wants to know, the Eagles or the Commanders? I believe it's going to be the Commanders. They look like the better team right now, but you never know with how the Eagles are playing. They're definitely playing very, very good football right now at the right time. So hopefully they can take advantage of that, obviously. Thank you guys for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here in Week 10 of the 2024 NFL season. As we got the Detroit Lions down big against the Houston Texans, as the Texans have pulled away with a 23-7 lead, and Jared Goff not doing so well right now. As we go to the stats for both teams, Jared Goff 7 for 17 for 91 yards. He does have that touchdown pass to Laporta, but 3 interceptions right now on the game. A not good performance for the quarterback. And total on the ground rushing for this Detroit Lions offense, 13 carries for 23 yards is just not going to cut it. They don't have balance right now, and they need it. The Houston Texans defense is blowing up that offensive line. Jason Williams, 2 catches for 36 yards. Laporta, 2 catches for 29 yards and a touchdown. C.J. Stroud is 14 for 20 for 164 yards and a touchdown. Joe Mixon has a rushing touchdown on the day. And John Mechie's the leading receiver with 4 catches for 65 yards and a touchdown in this ball game. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hang out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here in Week 10 of the 2024 NFL season for Sunday Night Football. And we'll see you guys here after halftime. Take a break, get some drinks, guys. Refuel it up. Let's go. Cheeseburger!
Cheeseburger for everyone, but that's all you get with the win. You know what's crazy to think, though, guys? 7 of the Chiefs' 9 wins have been decided by 1 score. We keep saying they find ways to win. We wanted to show you, starting with Game 1. We were all there in Kansas City when they were taking on the Ravens, and it really came down to it.
It was one last play. It was a couple last plays, but right here, Lamar goes up, he goes back. Everyone stays disciplined in the rush, and then they go back, push him out, make a ball, and gets there. And should have wore white cleats, as Mahomes said, after this big win. But they, again, found a way.
2-0. It's the Cincinnati Bengals, right? They're down by 2 points late. Mahomes scrambles, finds some time, throws the ball down the field, pass interference, and then one of the clutchest kickers in football, Harrison Bunker, knocks it in 2-0.
Hey, how about week 3, Simsy? It's the defense, 4th and 1 late against Atlanta. They give it to Bijan, Nick Bolton, darting through the hole and making the big stop. It's a different guy every week on their way to 9-0.
But we always think, when we think of Magic Mahomes throwing the ball, but when you go 6-0, sometimes you use your legs, and Mahomes has been one of the best on the sideline. You think he's going to go out of bounds? Nope, cut back. Oh, that's a nice cutback right there. Mahomes just, whatever it takes. If I have to run, if I have to do this, if I have to shake and bake, but sometimes I lower my shoulder, and I say hello to a defensive back.
Mahomes, defense, special teams, and I got a new one for you. Coin toss. Yeah, watch out. Look at that. Baker knows. He's like, it's over. They won it. He's going to go down and score. Big pass there. There's DeAndre Hopkins, new addition to the football team, and that sets them up for the game-winning touchdown. Game over. See you later. 8-0 against the Bucs.
It's offense, it's defense, it's coin tosses. And now back to special teams. Denver had it in the bag. Not so fast, my friend. Leo Chanel coming off the side. 4 guys could have blocked this thing. Patrick Mahomes celebrating. They're 9-0. They're on their way to 3-peat.
I love 1-5. He just gets to celebrate all of it. But guys, listen to this. Patrick Mahomes, the only quarterback in NFL history with a winning record when trailing by 10 or more points. I mean, how do we describe what we're seeing in the different ways that the Chiefs are winning?
Like all the great teams and all the great sports, they know. The Chiefs know that they're going to win. The problem is the Broncos know too. The teams they're playing, they're looking around, waiting for these guys to do something, and they're doing it every week.
But the fun of watching this, it's not Chris Jones, it's not Travis Kelce, it's all of these guys. It's the Nick Boltons. This whole team, they all step up and make the plays when called upon.
You feel it. I've been there a few times the last last few years, the culture, right? They got guys that love football. They love the pressure. They like to practice. Practice makes perfect, as we both know, or as we all know.
And having to do it without Rashee Rice, and then they add in D-Hop, Kareem Hunt is helping out. Just so many different ways to that 9-0 record. All right, coming up, you won't believe how bad it's been a weekend of football in Florida. But first, come rain or shine, Toyota's legendary lineup of trucks will get you where you want to be. Toyota, let's go places.
And now your action weather.
Week's first half replay is presented by Progressive.
This is an exciting matchup in H-Town here tonight.
It's the Lions and the Texans on Sunday Night Football. Petrie deflected it, Ward caught it, and on the other end, Joe Mixon in the end zone.
That is soft play right there.
Now throwing for the end zone, LeBron. Dominant first half by the Texans.
Does your coverage need a replay? See if you can save with Progressive.
23-7 Houston on top as we start the third quarter. Time now for tonight's Buzz, which is powered by AWS. So the Lions 0-12 went down double digits at halftime under Dan Campbell, and they are down 16 at the moment for Jared Goff. As many incompletions as the last three games. 3 picks tie his most in a game with the Lions. One of them on a Hail Mary at the end of the half. C.J. Stroud, 50% pressure rate so far. That would be the second highest this year. And under pressure, he has not been as good, although he did have the touchdown. With no pressure, he has been sharp tonight. A little bit of the numbers behind the numbers. They get us to 23-7.
Woo! Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show, everybody! And the second half kickoff is underway. Let's go!
Dan, 3 turnovers on offense. How do you get it going?
Yeah, look, I think it's like I told the team, it's one play at a time. All right, we're doing pretty good defensively. We just give up a play here and it gets them down there. But really, we got to wake up on offense. We're not converting. We're not getting into first downs where we continue to maintain. And so we got to pick it up. We're just not playing well as a team right now.
What do you want to see from your defense in the second half?
Listen, we have one error here or there. If we cut that out, we'll be fine. And then we got to have takeaways. Our defense has to get a couple of takeaways. We're not going to get it all at one chunk here. So just one at a time.
All right, here we go. First down and 10 for the Houston Texans, and that's a pick from the Detroit Lions. Carlton Davis with the huge interception from C.J. Stroud on the first play of the second half. As we see the replay here, Stroud's in shotgun. Mixon's lined up to his right side. Stroud gets the ball out quick to his left, and a beautiful play from Carlton Davis, number 23, makes a diving interception. The pass was thrown a little bit behind number 3, Tank Dell, to the left side there, and wow! That's awesome. That's exactly what the Lions needed as Carlton Davis. Oh, did that ball hit the ground? Oh, they're looking at it right now. And he held on to it, survived the ground. Wow. What a big play. All right, here we go. Jared Goff takes the toss play to Montgomery, and he gets a big gain for the Detroit Lions offense. Montgomery trying to get things going for this Detroit Lions squad. That's a gain. That's a gain of 12 yards on the play. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Detroit Lions offense. Shotgun now for Jared Goff on this first down play. David Montgomery is the back. He'll take the handoff, and it's blown up there for a loss of 1 on the play. All right, here we go. 23-7, under 14 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Gibbs is the back in the backfield, second down and 11. Goff in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. A 4-man rush, He gets rid of the ball, and that's another interception! Jared Goff throws his 4th interception of the game. And oh my goodness, talk about an implosion. Wow. That's the most interceptions that Goff's ever thrown in his career. And oh my goodness, right when you thought the Detroit Lions were coming back in this, the Houston Texans get a big turnover. And the C.J. Stroud-led offense for the Houston Texans will take over there. It's a touchback. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans on Sunday Night Football here in Week 10. As you see, the Houston Texans have the lead 23-7. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go! All right, so 3 plays, 11 yards, as they were able to try to get some sort of points there off of the interception from their defense. But instead, Jared Goff turns the ball over. That pass is intercepted. Number 4, Lassier, with the interception on the play. Boom, boom, ba-dum, da-da-ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, da-dum. It's Thursday Night Football, hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Come on, everybody, yeah, hit that like button, though. It's a Saturday night party tonight. It's Week 10 and NFL football's here on Tim Reynolds Show tonight. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah! Tell me, everybody, do you want to hang out with Tim Reynolds Show? Jamie's calling for a Lions comeback in this one. We're hoping to see it here too, folks. And now here we go, coming back from commercial break. The Houston Texans will have a chance now after their defense was able to get a big turnover. And it is a touchback. It will come out to the 20-yard line. It's Lassiter. Oh, okay. No, the ball will actually come out to the Houston Texans 2-yard line where his knee came down. It's actually at the 1-yard line. So C.J. Stroud's under center. He'll hand it off to Mixon. He goes up the middle, and he's able to get a gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play. 2nd down and long coming up for the Houston Texans offense.
I'll tell you, inside DJ Reader was thinking he's going to get 2 points back for his team right there. For Jared Goff, it has been a rough go here tonight.
4 interceptions through the first 9 weeks of the season, and now 4 interceptions today for Jared Goff. Ties his career high in any game. 2nd down and 9 for the Houston Texans offense. C.J. Stroud and under center. Joe Mixon's the back. They fake the handoff, play action, and oh my goodness, they threw the ball from the 2nd-yard line? You would think they'd try to just run the ball. Wow.
One of them's on a Hail Mary. One is a play that could have been ruled a sack fumble that Houston got. But still, it's as many picks as anyone has thrown in a game this year for, and he has not had a good game at 7 of 18 for 91 yards and the 4 picks.
I always wish we had an official score. Like Hail Mary should not count as an interception. They should. Why should they count? We see quarterbacks throw it out of bounds sometimes.
All right, here we go. Stroud's trying to throw on 3rd down. It's off the hands of Dalton Schultz. And that's a big stop for Detroit, as now the Texans will have to punt the ball deep in their territory. And the Houston Texans are not able to take advantage of the turnover from their defense, and we'll have to punt the ball back to Jared Goff.
Have to catch it and take a few steps forward just to punt it. So now what do? You either go after it here and try to get the block, or you just set up this return. You can see how condensed the formation is here for the Texans.
Tommy Townsend to kick it. Khalif Raymond back for Detroit. Very careful with that foot on the back line. Great hang time on it. The kick is 55.
A nice kick there to number 11, who returns it. Gets it past the 45 up to the 44-yard line.
Houston territory. The Lions having a good field position as the pushing and shoving goes on. Detroit has it, and then Johnson, the offense, Chris, take over.
And now here, first down and 10, as the Detroit Lions offense will take over in excellent field position at the Houston Texans 44-yard line.
Magically for the last 3 years here for the Lions, and they have not been in these situations very often. They really have not, where things just are not working. And now they've got to piece it back together. And
You're right, Jamie. Not a very good Jared Goff game. They got a bunch formation here on this play to the left side of the field. Jared Goff under center. Montgomery is the back. They'll put Williams in motion. They'll hand it off to Montgomery. He goes to the left. He's tackled almost immediately, but he's able to break 2 tackles to get up to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 4 yards on the play. Montgomery able to make something out of nothing on that particular rushing play. As they went to the left side, we see on the replay a double team block here on Hunter, but 2 guys somehow still get in the backfield.
who is that fighter back there on the back end? But so far, Skipper's done fine.
Now we got a Houston Texans defender down on the play. We'll see what's going to happen with him.
What's happening here? This is, in my opinion, a team that got embarrassed in New York against the Jets a week ago, and they came out and just were lighting the world on fire that first half.
And so Fadakasi remains down. Athletic training staff looks at him as we step out.
All right. Got an injury timeout here in the third quarter as the Houston Texans have a 23-7 lead over the Detroit Lions with 12 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this ball game. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans at home. The Texans are 4-0 on the season with a 6-3 record, and the Detroit Lions are 4-0 away from home with a 7-1 record on the 2024 season. But right now, the Lions are on the ropes as we have about 12 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so Jared Goff, 7 for 18 for 91 yards and a touchdown and 4 interceptions already in this ball game. David Montgomery, 7 carries for 21 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 8 carries for 15 yards. It's been a very bad fantasy day for the Detroit Lions offense, that's for sure. Jamie, it's an excellent question about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach and whether or not I want them to fire him or if I think they should fire him. I don't. I think the players need to play. We had a chance with the defense there. 41 seconds left to go. And as players, you need to play. You need to be able to make that stop and give your team the win, or at least give your team the chance to win it in overtime. Just like last week, the Buccaneers defense just did not come up clutch when they needed to get a stop against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, and the same thing for the offense. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense could have been able to go for 2 last week and get the win. You know, you win or lose on that play, obviously. You also could have been able to, get a touchdown there on this play here in this game against the San Francisco 49ers today, and they weren't able to do it, man, and it's just sad to see. And how about this Houston Texans defense here, guys, as they've been blowing up the line of scrimmage all game long. It's 2nd down and 6. Goff is under center, ball at the 40-yard line. Play action. Goff's going to look to throw downfield. A big throw down the middle. It's Laporta with the catch inside the 5-yard line as the Detroit Lions are inside the red zone and in business there after the big catch for 37 yards from Laporta. As we see on the replay here, he goes from the right side of the formation all the way to the left on a post route. It's one-on-one with him and number 24, Sterling, or number 23, Murray, the safety. And Laporta gets the big catch there. And now Jared Goff under center will hand it off to Montgomery, and that's a touchdown! David Montgomery and the Detroit Lions are back in this football game. And now we got a 2-point conversion coming for the Detroit Lions offense. That's what you go. That's what you do. Woo!
It just is. Things happen in the playoffs. Things happen in big games. And you want to test your football team. And I guarantee you Dan Campbell is sitting there going, all right, let's see what you got, guys.
2-point conversions down across the league this year. In terms of success, Lions' first 2-pointer of the year is Montgomery stopped on the ground. Caleb Petrie again.
And that's a nice stop there from the Houston Texans that keep it a 10-point game. And now with 11:34 left to go, the Detroit Lions are down 23-13 after the touchdown drive there for the Lions. 3 plays, 44 yards, and the touchdown from David Montgomery, 3 yards, as he gets his first rushing TD of the game.
Watched a little bit of the Buffalo-Indianapolis game earlier today. Taron Johnson, Buffalo. Kenny Moore for the Colts, who we had last Sunday night. We talked about Brian Branch and Petrie. It is such an important
Bum, 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 bum.
of so many free
Bum,
wide
bum, bum,
receivers.
bum, 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 bum.
Position has to be good, and these two really are.
Well, and the reason we're seeing not just Petrie, but Jimmy Ward and Eric Murray in the game as well, they knew that the Detroit Lions were a running football team, right? And so they've got a young safety in Caleb Bullock who actually leads them in interceptions with 3. But this was this fight kind of night tonight, and so the safeties tonight,
All right, here we go.
Eric Murray,
The Lions will kick it back to the Houston Texans offense.
they're all better run players.
Jake Bates to kick it off for Detroit. Steven Sims. Take the touchback. Chris.
And that's a touchback there for C.J. Stroud in this offense.
Tonight for C.J. Stroud. He has simply been poised in the pocket. He is not letting any of the noise around him get to him. And then when he's stepping up, he's manipulating the defense with his eyes. He's looking one way. Try and hit him with a blitz up the middle. I got a screen pass for you. Here we go. And then right at the end of the half, that huge throw to John Mechie. They are
All right, here we go. Under center, C.J. Stroud, 1st down and 10. And they'll hand it off to Joe Mixon. He bounces a little bit to the right side, but that's no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up for the Houston Texans.
Make the stop. Lions thrilled to have
And they give him a yard on the play, so 2nd down and 9 coming up. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. Make sure you guys hit that like button and like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. As we are 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, the Houston Texans have a lead of 23-13 over the Detroit Lions. C.J. Stroud is in shotgun. 2nd down and 9. He hands it off to Mixon, who goes to the right side there on the inside, on the zone read. And that's only a gain of 2 yards on the play.
this year for Detroit. Over there to make the play and set up a big 3rd down.
You end up with a situation.
As we see here on the replay, number 51, the linebacker, is able to follow 28 all the way and make a clean tackle there. A beautiful play from the linebacker of the Detroit Lions defense. And now a 3rd down and 8. A big 3rd down here for the Houston Texans. Ball's at the 32-yard line. Stroud will look to throw. Blitz coming. It's picked up. He gets the throw out. That's Dalton Schultz down the middle near the left side of the field. And he's all the way down near the 35-yard line. A big gain of 32 yards on the play as C.J. Stroud is cooking right now. As we see on the replay, Joe Mixon, the running back, is on the right side. He picks up the blitzing safety, and Schultz comes across the field there to the left side of the field, makes the post route catch. And then Joe Mixon there on the carry on the next play gets a gain of 6 yards to bring up 2nd down and 4. Houston Texans are looking to answer that touchdown from the Lions as C.J. Stroud delivers a dime to Dalton Schultz, the tight end.
Joseph and Branch and Robertson, they're set up to come get people in those situations, and yet it was C.J. Stroud and it was Dalton.
And here we go. I formation, 2nd down and 4. Ball is now on the 30-yard line. Play action, scramble to the right. Stroud's going to look to throw down the middle, and that's picked off! It's Carlton Davis with another interception. A clutch play from the cornerback there for the Detroit Lions. Wow! Tank Dell was the intended target as we see on the replay there. Davis with a beautiful interception there for a touchback as number 23 gets his 2nd interception of the quarter to help out his offense. All right. Check here some stats for the teams here. We'll go over to the Houston Texans. After that drive, C.J. Stroud, 15 for 25 for 196 yards and a touchdown. 2 interceptions, though, now on the day, throwing 2 picks thus far in this 3rd quarter. Houston Texans offense, though, at least rushing, not doing anything. As right now they have 17 total carries for 13 yards. Not good. Joe Mixon's got the rushing TD, but he's only got 19 yards on 16 carries in this ball game. John Mitchie III is the leading receiving go-getter for the Houston Texans. He's got 4 catches for 65 yards and a touchdown. Dalton Schultz now with 2 catches for 49 yards. Joe Mixon with 2 catches for 44 yards as well. Tank Dell, 4 catches for 30 yards in that matchup. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. Make sure you hit that like button and like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, yeah. Bum, ba-dum, bum. We got 8:55 left to go in this 3rd quarter. The Houston Texans lead the Detroit Lions 23-13. As we see the replay here of this beautiful interception.
Throw it at the same time. You just don't see anybody in the NFL that open. And Stroud just thought he was going to be that wide open forever. But Carlton Davis, the veteran, comes through one more time.
Stroud just floated that ball up when he didn't need to. If C.J. Stroud zips that ball in, Davis can't make that interception, but instead he floats it, and now it's 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff under center. He'll toss it to Jahmyr Gibbs. He runs to the right. Penei Sewell in front. Gibbs has got a big gain on the play. That's a gain of 12 yards all the way down to the 32-yard line. First down and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Hey, Jamie, it's all right. Lions are never out of the game, man. As we see Penei Sewell, the captain on the offensive line, makes a beautiful block out on the edge to help spring Jahmyr Gibbs for the first down run. Hope Lassiter's okay. Number 4 went down there off with a block there from Penei Sewell. Friendly fire there for the Houston Texans as a player goes out injured on the play. And here we go, first down and 10 on the 32-yard line. Play action. Goff's going to look to throw down the middle. He's got a man. Oh, no, that's another pick. Jared Goff with his 5th interception. Oh, my. Billock, number 21, makes the fantastic pick on the play. Wow! As we see the replay here, play action, Jared Goff looking to his left. He thinks he's got Williams one-on-one, but he overthrows him, and 21 makes a terrific interception on the play. Wow! Oh, wait a minute, folks. They may be looking at this one. Play may be under review. He came down and the ball kind of hit the ground, but it looks like they're going to say it stands. C.J. Stroud under center now. Joe Mixon's in the backfield, ball on the 22-yard line, and they'll toss it to Mixon, who goes to the left, gets a gain of a few yards on the play, make it 5, and that'll bring up second down and short now. Wow.
A 7-pick game. Haven't seen that in an NFL game in 6 years.
Holy crap.
And no sacks. Right?
Pressure's early, but no sacks. Right.
7 interception game, the most combined interceptions in an NFL game since 2018. Second down and 5. We're now near getting 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. Ball is at the 27-yard line. Handoff to Mixon up the middle. He's able to rumble, stumble, and get near the first down marker. It's third down and 1 for the Houston Texans at their own 31-yard line.
Third quarter, 2 each side. Aaron Glenn's defense tries to keep his team in. Bobby Slovic tries
Jamie says about that golf for MVP. Yeah, not no more. All right, here we go.
Trying to get to the outside zone plays. Now he's coming back to the inside power game. So he pulls the backside guard. He's thinking maybe we go right at him instead of off.
Joe Mixon's in the backfield, third down and 1. And they'll toss it over to Mixon, who's got enough for the first down. Gain of 2 yards on the play. Ball's at the 33-yard line, and that's a new set of downs for the Houston Texans offense.
I don't know what that is, but I definitely am doing it. They're going to toss the ball from a yard away. I mean, anything. Good thing Mixon is such a good receiver. Oh, my goodness gracious. This game is nuts out here tonight. What is that again? What goes into Cobra and take the 2 hands?
All right, here we go. C.J. Stroud under center. Ball's at the 33-yard line. Mixon is the back in the backfield. And they'll hand it off to Mixon. He goes to the left side. He's got some room. And another nice medium-sized game, but there's a penalty flag on the play. And Carlton Davis is down on the play, hurt. And that's holding on the offense, and that'll bring back that run. And the Houston Texans will back up 10 yards on the play, and it'll be first down and 20.
Well, there's the star of the second half, no question about it, for the Detroit Lions.
And Davis is kind of
exactly what happened.
limping off the field a little bit. As we see on the replay here, kind of just gets his leg maybe caught in the turf.
Powerful run by Mixon.
A big hit, big tackle there from Carlton Davis.
Big guys on the ground.
Walking off under his own power, but definitely sort of limping a little bit.
Knee in the side.
And we'll see what happens there with the cornerback.
Off. Meek Robertson is the starting nickel out there for the moment he was off the field on that last snap.
All right, guys, thank you for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here on Sunday Night Football as the Detroit Lions are taking on the Houston Texans, and the Texans have the lead 23-13 as we're at 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
What he's got. He's not the biggest guy in the world. He's much more of sort of the coverage.
And now here we go. First down and 20 for the Houston Texans. Ball's at the 23-yard line. C.J. Stroud under center.
Before camp got started for the Lions, he looked up his window off of it.
Play action. Stroud's going to look to throw. And he's down for the sack. Number 54, McNeil, brings down C.J. Stroud. And that's second down and 30 coming up for the Houston Texans offense.
Here, because so many times C.J. Stroud will make this defensive tackle miss. You can see the other defensive tackle never got off the line of scrimmage. And so if Stroud, oh, now Ali McNeil's down on the field.
Oh, that's not good.
Play training staff out to look at him after that sack. He felt some discomfort.
McNeil hurt on the play after making the sack. We're at 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter. And one of the big defensive stars for the Lions,
Team in Goff and St. Brown and Penei Sewell, and then that man right there, taken in the third round 4 years ago out of North Carolina State. He's a baseball player
wow,
back in college.
took a big hit to the side of his helmet. You can see him rubbing at his face there. Hopefully he's okay. He's walking out under his own power there on the field.
Grabbed up by the jaw, that face area. It's a 10-yard
All right, here we go.
He comes off to the sideline. So 10 on
Second down and 30 for the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud is in shotgun. Mixon is the running back to his left. They'll hand it off to Mixon up the middle for the draw play. He gets a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Third down and 26 now for the Houston Texans.
talk about the defense was playing well. Just a couple of plays here. It doesn't feel like it when it's 23 points, right? But that defense has continued to set a tone here in the second half, and that's different for this Detroit team.
It really is, and we've seen the complete transition. But now it's getting thin out there, right? I mean, it really is. No Aiden Hutchinson, and they got
All right, here we go. Third down and 26. And Stroud will hand it off to Agumbawale, number 33. He gets a decent gain on the play. 11 yards, but that'll bring up fourth down and 15 for the Houston Texans.
It's a 10-point game heading back out there to continue to check McNeil's jaw face area.
And now a punt coming up here for the Houston Texans as Townsend, number 6, has been hitting bombs all day long. Already has a 60-plus yard kick and a 50-plus yard kick already on this game. And we'll see here, Townsend looking to kick the ball and pin them deep. Nice hang time for Tommy Townsend. And it's caught and returned by Raymond, number 11. And beautiful move made. He's up the right side and makes a beautiful return on the play. But there's a flag on the field, and this may be coming back.
Is the one that brings the flag out.
They're in their third. Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 51. 10-yard penalty. First down. Timeout.
It's on Ben Needham.
An illegal block in the back there from Neiman, number 51 for the Detroit Lions. As we have 4 minutes left to go here in this third quarter, The Houston Texans lead the Detroit Lions 23-13 on this Sunday night football matchup here in Week 10. And I hope you guys are enjoying this live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, guys, pretty good back and forth matchup here. The Detroit Lions will have a chance now with the ball back. 13-23 now. And we'll see what the Houston Texans defense will have for the Detroit Lions, as the Houston Texans defensive line has been dominating all game long in this one. Appreciate all you guys hanging out in the chat. Jamie Walk with the comment there. I could play better than Jared Goff right now. They should put you out there. Hey, I'd go for it, man. If I had a chance to be an NFL quarterback, I'd go for it. That's for sure. All right, we're at 3 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Houston Texans lead 23-13 over the Detroit Lions. All right, here we go. The Detroit Lions will hand it off to Gibbs, who only gets a gain of 1 yard. And that'll bring up second down and long. And it's former Buccaneer linebacker Devin White with the tackle. Second down and 9 coming up for the Detroit Lions at their own 11-yard line. Jared Goff's in shotgun. He'll look to throw here. 4-man pass rush. He gets the ball out quick. And there again, another terrible pass from Jared Goff. He's been very inaccurate in this ball game. And there's a flag on the play. This could be on the defense.
Conversation here, what it is.
There's no foul for pass interference. The ball is short and not catchable.
So they'll actually pick up that flag on the play. All right, third down and 9. Jared Goff is in shotgun. He's changing the play. Jared Goff's looking to throw. 4-man pass rush. They sling it over to Gibbs. He's got room to run. That's a first down and more. He cuts it back inside the 40-yard line. And a big gain for the Detroit Lions offense, as Jared Goff was able to complete that pass. A nice little sweeping screen from Gibbs, who comes from Jared Goff's left side all the way to the right side. It's going to Gibbs the whole way. He follows Penei Sewell, who's out front, and he's able to get a big gain on the play.
That was just a
A tremendous catch and run by Jahmyr Gibbs on that play there. That's a gain of 33. Ball's now at the 44-yard line. First down and 10. They toss it to Gibbs. He goes to the left side, leaps over a defender, but he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mike, a number of injuries to catch you up on for the Lions tight end Sam Laporta.
Ooh, tight end Sam Laporta questionable to return.
Defensive tackle Folorunsu Fatakasi went in a medical tent to the locker room. He's questionable with a foot injury, and Kamari Lassiter, who has 2 interceptions on the night, left the field with a towel over his head with the independent concussion specialist. He's being evaluated for a head injury.
All right, here we go. Second down and 10 for Jared Goff in shotgun. He'll hand it off to Gibbs. He goes to the left side again. This time gets a gain of about 3 yards, but that's going to be it. That'll bring up third down and long for this Detroit Lions offense.
7-3 and extend their lead. In the AFC South, the whole division lost. Indy, Tennessee, Jacksonville. So, chance for the extended lead to get even bigger for D'Amico Ryans.
And Jamie's calling for a Hurts MVP season. Don't count on that too much there, buddy. Here we go, though. We got Jared Goff in shotgun on third down and 7. Ball's at the 47-yard line. Montgomery is the back. And they'll hand it off to Montgomery. He goes to the left, and he's blown up there. Only a gain of 2 yards on the play. And I am definitely confused by that call. And they'll have to punt the ball now. Wow.
That ball coming out. There's no body part down there. Looks like it is just his hand. And see if there's a clear recovery.
And now the punt. Tried to pin the Houston Texans deep. A fair catch called at the 8-yard line. It will be at the 9, and that'll be first down for the Houston Texans.
So people start talking about who's the best in this conference, that conference, all of that. And Houston, you lose 2 out of 3, you kind of fall out of that conversation, right? But you start to see some of the reasons why people thought this Texans team could be right there near the best in the AFC when you see some of the stuff they've done tonight.
Yeah, and I think
Bum, 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 bum. Houston Texans really taking it to the Detroit Lions in this one, guys.
C.J. Stroud coming back and making some plays. You know, he came up short on the one down there. But his play in the first half really woke up this football team. Now he needs to go finish this game.
All right, first down and 10 at the 9-yard line. C.J. Stroud is in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Bring the blitz. They pick it up, and that's, through the hands of number 87, the tight end, as he had a chance for a big gain on that play. But instead, he drops it, and that's an incomplete pass.
Campbell has done this year, but I think the biggest improvement for him is he has the
Pass intended for Stover.
25 yards and make those kinds of plays.
Incomplete, second down and 10 coming up
We always talk about
for the Texans offense.
year 1, year 2. I mean, it is just easy to see with Jack Campbell.
C.J. Stroud is in shotgun. He'll look to throw. Gets it out quick to Woods. Robert Woods is tackled almost immediately. That's a gain of maybe 1 yard on the play. That's going to bring up third down and long for the Houston Texans offense. And that'll be the end of the third quarter as the Houston Texans have the lead 23-13 over the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, as this is my live play-by-play here in Week 10 of the 2024 NFL season for Sunday Night Football. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Man, this has been a fun, busy night here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream thus far. We're up to 78 views. Not bad for a Tim Reynolds Show live stream. We're missing a couple of regulars here in the chat for this Detroit Lions. Usually we get to see Motown Mitch and Gaming Dan there. We got one of our big fans, though, Jamie Walk, who's been in here the whole time. Jamie, I'd like to give you a big shout out here on the live stream and just say thank you. Appreciate you being a really hardcore fan hanging out in the chat. I appreciate so much family and friends for coming out on this chat today. It's been really, really nice. Got to see my mom, got to see my brother, got to see a couple of old friends too on the chat. Some really, really good friends. And hey, we're making more friends right here on the chat, right, guys? Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. Jamie wants to know, do the Panthers draft a quarterback? I'm not too sure. I think they may try to roll with Bryce Young for one more year, but we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. And we get a nice wave from the wifey. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for checking out this live play-by-play here for Sunday Night Football in Week 10. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. As right now, the Houston Texans have the lead in the fourth quarter as we're just getting started with the fourth quarter. 23-13, the Texans lead over the Detroit Lions.
How about Toro, mascot here for the Texans, with his entry, the battle red uniform. Apparently you've done something like this, Collinsworth?
Yeah, I did. In New Zealand, they had a thing you could jump off a 60-story building. I've been in New Zealand for like 15 minutes and walked over. I was like, all right, what the heck? But you walk out on the plank and it's 60.
All right, here we go. A big 3rd down and 9 for the Houston Texans offense. And C.J. Stroud is in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Bunch formation to the right. C.J. Stroud, blitz coming, and that's incomplete. Batted down from number 32, Brian Branch, the safety. Makes a beautiful play on the ball, and that'll bring a 4th down and 9 for the Texans.
Unbelievable game. Not only is he involved in the run game and making big hits, but when you have a safety that can play in the slot and make plays like that, he has been sensational. We talked about kicked out of the game a week ago, but that is one of the best players in the NFL. And these two safeties, probably the best pair of safeties anywhere.
Tommy Townsend kicking to Khalif Raymond.
And the punt from Townsend. Another big booming punt. Raymond makes the fair catch at the 36-yard line. Wow. That's a 53-yard punt from Tommy Townsend. Beautiful.
As they dream of the promised land. Lions, the 5th oldest team in the league. The Texans, the newest team. And the expansion, they came in 2002. And the Lions haven't won as many division titles given how long they've been around. But the Texans, not bad. However, the Texans are still trying to get to that penultimate game, the conference championship. They're all trying to get to the top of the mountain. These are 2 of the 4 franchises never played the Super Bowl. Texans, Lions, Jaguars, Cleveland Browns. The dog was the dog pound. Cleveland Browns.
All right, here we go. Ball's on the 36-yard line. Fake the handoff. Goff gets it off to David Montgomery, but that's incomplete as we're 14 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in this ball game in the fourth quarter. The Houston Texans have a 23-13 lead. The Houston Texans lead their division at 6-3 in the AFC South, and the Detroit Lions lead their division at 7-2 in the NFC North.
Division losing in the South, so the Texans can take this thing out to a 3-game advantage. Plus, they swept Indianapolis, so essentially they'd be 4 up with 7 to go. This football came out.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Jared Goff's in shotgun. David Montgomery is the back. Ball is snapped. Goff looks to throw. Gets the ball out. That's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown for a good gain on the play. 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Detroit Lions. That's a gain of 9 yards on the throw from Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Bullock, number 21, with the tackle.
And those 7.5 sacks haven't been a factor, and yet they're getting pressure very consistently tonight, and that has been a bit of a surprise.
Thank you, my love. All right, here we go. Hand off to David Montgomery. He's stuffed, and he's trying to get there. And I don't know if he got to the 1st down marker. This is going to be an interesting call here. And looks like they're going to give him enough for the 1st down with this forward progress. Ball's now on the 46-yard line for the Detroit Lions.
They always find a way, don't they, when it matters most. Let's go get behind Penei Sewell and just see what happens here.
Bump, 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 banana, dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10. Hand off to Montgomery again up the middle. And he gets it down to about the 50-yard line. A gain of 4 yards on that rush. David Montgomery, 11 carries for 31 yards and a touchdown in this matchup. As we're nearing 13 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter, the Houston Texans lead 23-13 over the Detroit Lions.
Let's just go fist fight him a little bit and give the ball to David Montgomery. And that time, that big, strong...
All right, here we go. Jared Goff under center. David Montgomery is the back. Play action. Goff looking to throw down the middle. It's caught. Oh, my goodness. What a big catch from Williams, who took a huge hit on the play. Wow. Wow, what a hit. What a catch. And even Jared Goff took a big hit on that play. Oh, my goodness. Williams makes the catch. Number 23, Murray, the safety, hits him. And there's the helmet-to-helmet contact and hit on Jared Goff. And they don't call a penalty flag there. That is a big... The refs blowing calls again, folks. This is starting to be an epidemic in the league, man. These referees are getting ridiculous, man. There is a helmet straight to the face mask of Jared Goff, and they don't call a penalty on it. But here we go. Jared Goff, play action, under center. He gets a screen to Montgomery. He's got room past the 20, past the 15, and he's inside the 10-yard line. Wow! A gain of 24 on the screen play as David Montgomery gets the Detroit Lions offense inside the 10-yard line. A beautiful play set up on the screen. Number 5, Montgomery, with blockers ahead of him. And now the Detroit Lions are in business in this 4th quarter after a 17-yard completion there from Williams. Another 24-yard completion from David Montgomery. 1st down and goal. Play action. A screen out to Amon-Ra. Touchdown, Detroit Lions! And the Lions are right back in this ball game, folks.
I don't like anything at this dinner so far tonight, but I'll take a double helping of David Montgomery.
Wow.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Detroit Lions officially awake, active, and in this football game.
And that's a big touchdown there for the Detroit Lions. And now they'll kick the extra point to make this a 3-point game. As we're at 11 minutes, 38 seconds left to go in this ball game, and the Houston Texans have the lead 23-20 over the Detroit Lions. A beautiful screenplay there to Amon-Ra St. Brown, number 14, who's able to walk into the end zone. Jared Goff finally bouncing back with his 2nd touchdown thrown on the day. Thank you guys for hanging out for Tim Reynolds Show. And I hate these refs, guys. This is starting to be a problem. That is for sure. Woo! All right. We'll take a look at that last drive there for the Detroit Lions. We got 7 plays, 64 yards, and a touchdown as the Detroit Lions make the quick scoring drive there in 3 minutes, 11 seconds as Jared Goff connected with Amon-Ra St. Brown twice on that drive, especially for the 9-yard touchdown reception. David Montgomery also got a nice 24-yard reception there and also ran the ball pretty well for them on that drive. A good balance for that Detroit Lions team, but now they'll have to kick the ball back to the Houston Texans offense, who will look to answer that score from the Detroit Lions, as it's a 23-20 game in the fourth quarter with 11 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. Sunday night football, you ready to party? Sunday night football, what you know about it, shawty? Are you ready for some football? It's a Sunday night party. Everybody, this is Tim Reynolds Show. Ready to get this thing started.
Gifts that show you get them. And by Modelo Gelada. Great with sabor. What do all these guys have in common? These are historic and current head coaches who have played and coached for the same team. Dan Campbell briefly with the Lions. Mingo Ryan starting his career 6 years playing here with the Houston Texans. Both of those guys 100-plus game NFL careers. In a battle here, touchback. I want to go back to halftime when Dan Campbell spoke with Melissa Stark.
Our defense has to get a couple of takeaways. We're not going to get it all at one shot here, so just one at a time. We'll do that.
As we were airing that, Chris, it happened.
It was almost unbelievable. But here was the one that really hurt, right? They had an easy touchdown, maybe break this game open touchdown, and it was Carlton Davis with his second interception within about 5 minutes of each other that really flipped this.
All right, here we go. First down and 30, or first down on the 30 for C.J. Stroud. The fake handoff. He rolls out to his left. He's able to step back and deliver to Dalton Schultz, the tight end, who makes a big catch on the play. And that's enough for a first down, a gain of 17 yards on the play. Dalton Schultz with his third catch.
I can't believe he found him. First of all, here's Dalton Schultz back inside. He's got to be 20 yards back inside of where C.J. Stroud was.
A beautiful pass thrown by C.J. Stroud, finding his tight end open in the middle of the field. And now first down and 10 for Stroud in this offense here. Ball is at the 47-yard line. Stroud in the pistol formation. He'll hand it off to Mixon, and he's stopped for no gain on the play.
That's the story that I've heard Joe Mixon mention. So many good games, 100-plus almost every game thus far for Houston that he's finished. 21 carries tonight, limited to 34 yards.
Yeah, and it's a really good sign. The strength
Jamie in the chat says best game of the week.
players, Aleem McNeil, DJ Reader. We'll see what Zadarius Smith does for them on the outside, but that is going to be the big challenge for this defense. They've done a fantastic job stopping the run out here tonight. But when it
All right, here we go. C.J. Stroud under center.
gets some pressure on CJ,
Ball's at the 47-yard line. And there's a penalty flag on the play. That's going to be a false start on the offense, and that'll back them up.
And those cheers
start. Here's Melissa.
Like Chris just mentioned, Zadarius Smith. I talked to him pregame. He said he'd love to be playing tonight. He was so appreciative, though, of head coach Dan Campbell being a former player, knowing that he needed to let his body rest this week. But he has been all in. You see him there on the sidelines, right in the mix with his new teammates, coaching them up, and he even made sure that Carlton Davis kept his interception ball.
And Zadarius is experiencing his first line.
All right, here we go. Second down and 15. Stroud's under center. Ball's on the 42-yard line. Stroud steps up in the pocket. He's going to scramble and gets down after about a gain of 5 yards on the play. So third down and long coming up, and we're under 10 minutes to go in this ball game in the fourth quarter as the Houston Texans have a 23-20 lead over the Detroit Lions.
Heavy lifting, and yet he was able to sustain the block, push him back, and allowed C.J. Stroud to step forward.
Third down and 10 coming up for the Houston Texans. Stroud's in the shotgun. Ogunbowale is the back to his right. Ball's on the 47-yard line. Stroud's looking to throw. Blitz coming. He breaks away from 1 sack, from 2 sacks, but that's too much. Oh no, the ball comes out. Oh my goodness. And after that fumble, wow, the Detroit Lions caused the fumble, but the Texans get on top of it. But fourth down coming up with under 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, as 3 Detroit Lions defenders got in the backfield on C.J. Stroud, and the offensive lineman tried to rip the ball out of C.J. Stroud's hands. Wow.
Titus Howard was a quarterback in high school and could run. It looked like he was trying to pull the ball away from C.J. Stroud. That was bizarre.
A nice punt there from Townsend, pinning the Detroit Lions deep, and they get a friendly roll there as it gets down to about the 17-yard line. And now here comes the Detroit Lions offense. And what a weird play there, as Howard, the offensive lineman, was trying to take the ball from C.J. Stroud and pretty much caused the fumble himself to his own teammate. And we're now about 8 minutes left to go in this ball game, with the Detroit Lions down by 3 and a chance to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Ha! Jamie says a close one in the Eagles-Cowboys game. No. Actually, it was not a close one at all. That's for sure. All right, guys, checking out the stats here. C.J. Stroud, 17 for 29 for 214 yards and 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions in this matchup. Joe Mixon also has 21 carries for 34 yards and a touchdown. Excuse me. Dalton Schultz, 3 catches for 66 yards. John Mechie, 4 catches for 65 yards and his first career NFL touchdown. And then Joe Mixon, 2 catches for 44 yards as well. Tank Dell, 4 catches for 30 yards in this matchup. A 20-23 football game here with the Houston Texans having the slight lead, but the Detroit Lions offense comes back out on the field here. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's go. It's Sunday Night Football on this Week 10 party. Next Sunday, we got the Joe Burrow-led Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Justin Herbert-led Los Angeles Chargers in Los Angeles. Sunday Night Football next week. That should be a very, very good matchup. And here we go. Ball's on the 17-yard line. They'll hand it off to Gibbs. He goes to the right side. He's got the first down and more. And he breaks free for a huge gain on the play as the Detroit Lions offense comes out with a huge 15-yard rush from Gibbs. As we see on the replay here, Gibbs is able to cut back, get it to the right side there, and get a nice gain on the play. All right, here we go. Jared Goff under center. He's going to look to throw it quick out to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who catches it for a gain of 9 yards on the play. And that ball goes from the Detroit Lion 32 up to the 41-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on that throw from Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's Amon-Ra's 5th catch of the night. And now here we go. 2nd down and 1 for the Detroit Lions. 7 straight games with a TD catch for Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's the longest streak in team history. And we'll see another handoff to Gibbs here to the right. He's got the first down and more. He's able to break away for a big gain on that play. 20 yards up the right-hand side from Jahmyr Gibbs, who's got 14 carries for 66 yards. Penei Sewell just goes over and controls the right side of that line. And Gibbs breaks away for a 20-yard gain on the play. 1st down and 10 at the Houston 39-yard line. We're approaching 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. And now we see Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Jared Goff under center. Gibbs takes the handoff, goes to the left side, gets a gain of 6 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and short for the Detroit Lions offense. 15 carries for 72 yards right now for Jahmyr Gibbs, number 26. Already 82 yards rushing in the second half for the Detroit Lions, and we're under 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Jahmyr Gibbs is the back. He'll take the toss play, but that's blown up in the backfield, and he's tackled down for a loss on the play. A big stop from the Houston Texans defense. And now we'll see a 3rd down and long for the Detroit Lions. As we see, Jimmy Ward breaks through the defense, and he's able to make the tackle in the backfield. And now big 3rd down play for the Detroit Lions offense at the 40-yard line. They're at the edge of field goal range here. They need a few yards on the play. 3rd down and 11. Jared Goff in shotgun. He'll look to throw a 4-man pass rush, and that's off the hands of Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's an incomplete pass. 4th down and 11 coming up for Detroit. A 3-point game, 23-20. 5 minutes, 56 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. The Texans lead the Detroit Lions. We're actually at 5 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter. And we'll see here a big field goal attempt from Jake Bates. 58 yards. The kick is up. And it's good, just inside the upright for the kicker, as the Detroit Lions have tied this football game in the 4th quarter, as it's 23-23 with 5 minutes left to go. Wow. Woo! It's a close one, guys. Coming down to the nitty-gritty here. Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the show. Let's go get a quick beverage. All right. Had to make a quick little pit stop there for another water. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Woo! Let's go, everybody. All right, 5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. It's tied 23-23. After the nice 58-yard field goal from the Detroit Lions kicker, Jake Bates. Thank you, Jamie, for hanging out in the chat. Appreciate you, man. You've really been the one hanging out here the longest, and really does mean a lot to me, brother. I appreciate all my friends and family coming to hang out here in the chat here on this live stream, as we're doing Week 10 live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hopefully we can get some more viewers here on the next live stream. Appreciate you guys coming through. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers head into their bye week this week, so we'll have to see what other live streams we're going to do on Sunday. We will be doing the Thursday Night Football like we usually do here on Tim Reynolds Show.
Texas, 45 minutes away until he was a senior. He's a soccer player and didn't kick field goals in his whole college career. If you watched the Lions this year, you've heard that story. So to come back home, he told me before the game he had buddies from high school texting him who he hasn't spoken to in years. He said, hey, I'm here at the game tonight. And they saw him kick a 58-yarder. It's the third longest in Lions history. Ties the game at 23, and it was that close. Chris, watch how close this one is to hitting the upright.
Is that a Bill Raftery little kiss off the glass right there?
Wow.
When he comes up in the big spot,
Here we go. First down and 10 now for the Houston Texans offense. Ball at the 30-yard line. Stroud's under center. He'll hand it off to Mixon. Up the middle. He's able to break some tackles there and get a decent gain. That's 4 yards on that play. Second down and 6 coming up for the Texans.
When we were talking to Dan Campbell, he said, you know what? If I put that young man in a position to fail, that's on me. So he didn't try, despite the fact that he had that huge leg. They didn't try a bunch of really long field goals early on. Apparently now, Dan feels like he's ready.
Here we go. Ball's on the 34-yard line. Second down and 6. Stroud, play action, rolls to his right. He's looking. Got pressure, gets rid of it, and that's incomplete. He had 2 defenders in his face as Stroud goes down on the play. He's able to get back up, but that's incomplete. Third down and 6 now for the Houston Texans. Now they do not want to punt the ball back to the Detroit Lions offense, as they've been playing very good all game long. A big third down and 6 here as we're nearing 4 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Crowd's getting pumped up there in Houston. The Lions fans are getting pumped up in Houston. C.J. Stroud, ball on the 34-yard line. He's in shotgun. Blitz coming. The Texans pick it up, and that's a first down catch from John Mechie, the third. Number 8 makes the grab for the first down there, a gain of 9 yards. And the Houston Texans have a new set of downs. And they're not going to hurry up. They're going to try to milk as much time off of this clock as they can. As we see on the replay, Joe Mixon, the running back's able to pick up the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, number 34, who is blitzing on the play. A nice blitz pick up there from Joe Mixon, the running back. C.J. Stroud's under center. Ball is now at the 43-yard line. They'll hand it off to Mixon. He bounces to the right side, breaks a couple of tackles to get 2 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Houston Texans offense. Mixon 23 yards with, or 23 carries with only 40 yards in this game thus far.
The guy who's made the most 50-plus yard field goals in the league, Miami Fairbairn. He already has a 56-yarder here tonight.
All right, 3 minutes left to go in this ball game. 2nd down and 8 coming up at the 45-yard line for the Houston Texans. Stroud looking to make a play here in shotgun. Joe Mixon's the running back. Stroud gets it out to Tank Dell, and he gets enough for the first down. Frustration building on the Detroit Lions secondary as Tank Dell gets enough for the first down there up to the Detroit Lions 46-yard line. Jamie, I'm a little surprised too, man. I thought a couple more of the Detroit Lions faithful would show up. And here we go, a nice run up the middle there from Mixon. That's a gain of 4 yards, 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Texans offense. Ball's now at the 42-yard line, and we're almost to the 2-minute warning, guys. Can C.J. Stroud get the Houston Texans a win here in Week 10 over the Detroit Lions? We'll have to wait and see. 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Texans. C.J. Stroud under center will hand it off to Mixon. And he gets a gain of 2 yards up to the 40-yard line. And here will take us to the 2-minute warning. Not bad, guys. Not bad for a Sunday night football game here. As you guys are hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show live play-by-play. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys hanging out here. As we got a close one here, a tied ball game in the 4th quarter. 23-23. The Houston Texans are driving down the field. They are at the Detroit Lions 40-yard line. A critical 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Houston Texans offense. Appreciate you guys hanging out here. We're at the 2-minute warning, and we'll see what the Houston Texans can do here in this Sunday night football matchup. I appreciate everybody who's hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Oh, man, it's going to be interesting to see what this Houston Texans team can do. Yeah, Jamie, what was your score prediction, huh? Trying to look back forward in the chat here. Oh, Jamie's got the Lions winning 30-27. We'll see what happens here.
Tied at 23. It is 3rd down and 4 at the Lions 40. Field goal from here is 58 yards. And Fairbairn.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 4. A big 3rd down for the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud is in shotgun. Ball's on the 40-yard line. Stroud will look to throw. A blitz is coming. He steps up in the pocket. And that's incomplete, intended for number 19. And Arnold's down on the play after he got hurt trying to make a play on the ball. 4th down and 4 coming up. And the Texans and Texan fans are going to be pretty pissed. And you know what, guys? I'm rooting for the Lions in this one, but wow. The refs missed another one there. 0 is clearly there early. And there is no flag for pass interference there. I mean, super early.
Terry, that's contact early, isn't it?
It is, Chris. He's playing through the back before the ball is tipped by his teammate, the defender's teammate. So it should have been a foul for defensive pass interference.
Anzalone right in front, so the ball's
wow.
It's incomplete. They don't cost the Lions a timeout because of the injury in the last 2 minutes, even with the clock stopped. Aaron Glenn, former corner in his playing days, Pro Bowler at that, talking to the rookie.
The refs have been pretty bad in this game, guys. I'm not going to lie, man. A lot of missed calls in this Sunday night football game. In prime time, you hope the commissioner does something about this, man. And here goes Fairbairn as he's trying to get the Houston Texans the lead here, as he's going to attempt a huge 58-yard field goal. 4th down and 4. Ball is at the 40-yard line. And he pushes it. That's no good. With 1:51 left to go and 2 timeouts remaining, the Detroit Lions will take over on downs in prime position at the 40-yard line. Fairbairn cannot believe it. A high snap, but a good hold. And Fairbairn just pushed it to the left. And he is not happy about that. Wow. And now we'll see the Detroit Lions come out here with a chance to close this game out. All right, here we go. Goff is in shotgun. Gibbs is the running back in the backfield. Handoff here to Gibbs. He gets a gain of about 4 yards on the play. He's now down to the 48-yard line. And the Houston Texans take their first timeout. As now the Houston Texans defense is going to hope to get a stop here. Penei Sewell, the right tackle, takes down a defensive lineman, and he's able to get up near the second level to get a linebacker blocked as well on the play. A beautiful show of blocking there from the right tackle, number 58. Last team to win after trailing by 15 plus points with 5 interceptions was the Colts versus the Bears in 1970, as the Lions are trying to make NFL history here. Ball is at the 48-yard line of the Houston Texans. A toss play to Gibbs. He goes to the left side, and that's no gain on the play. And they said he was tackled inbounds, and now timeout from the Houston Texans. As we see in the replay here, number 0, Al Shear, the linebacker, he's able to fly to the right side of the formation and gets behind the lineman to get the tackle there. And that's no gain on the play from Gibbs.
He was with San Francisco when D'Amico Ryans was the defensive coordinator. When D'Amico got this job, it was assumed that Shire would come here. Went to Tennessee for a year when they played against Houston. Those guys had their little back and forth. And after a year with the Titans, he's back with the guy who's so important to him. And now Chris.
All right, here we go. A big 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Detroit Lions in this football game. And you're right, Jamie. Goff's got to redeem himself now. It's clutch time. 1:40 left to go in this matchup. 23-23. And Jared Goff, he's going to look to make amends for those 5 interceptions in this game. Gibbs is the running back to the left. Jared Goff switches the play. Ball's on the 48-yard line. Goff in shotgun. He's going to look to throw a 4-man rush. Goff gets it out quick. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown with the clutch grab and a 1st down for the Detroit Lions. And now the Lions may try to run out the clock here and kick a game-winning field goal.
It's 16-14.
Wow. Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown as he's on the right side in the formation at the slot, and he bounces back out to the right side. He's being covered by the linebacker number 0, and that's just a mismatch as Amon-Ra finds the perfect spot inside that coverage, and he's able to get the 1st down there. A beautiful play from Jared Goff. That's a gain of 11 yards and a 1st down for the Lions. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here in Week 10 of the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans. We're tied 23-23. 1:33 left to go in the 4th quarter. And Gibbs is tackled right away as he runs it up the middle for 2 yards on the play. And now Houston has no timeouts remaining, and the clock will continue to drain. And now 2nd down, and the Lions should be able to milk the clock here.
They're grit. They really are. They had no business being in this game and come out in the second half. Carlton Davis gets a couple of picks. They had an opportunity in the end zone.
Under a minute left to go. Lions just milking the clock. They're going to try to kick the game-winning field goal here. Ball's at the 35-yard line. David Montgomery, the back. He'll take the handoff. And that's only a gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 7 coming up. And we'll see here if the Lions take it all the way down to the end.
I think you're kicking it when the clock runs down.
Just told the official that he wants the timeout when he wants it. Ball is on the left hash. If they wanted to move hashes from 2nd down to 3rd down, or 3rd down to 4th down instead, they have that.
And they'll call a timeout here with 4 seconds left to go.
Seconds remaining. Campbell's asking the official, why did you stop it there? I think Dan wanted a couple more seconds before the timeout.
Second charge, stop out.
All right, so they've got it right now at 4 seconds remaining. Dan said I didn't call timeout.
He'll take 4 seconds, though. You know, sometimes it can play to your advantage if something were to go wrong with this.
And here we go. Jake Bates, the kicker for the Detroit Lions, will come out for the game-winning kick in the 4th quarter here on this Sunday Night Football matchup here in Week 10. The Detroit Lions 7-1, 23. The Houston Texans, the home team, 23. It's a tie ball game. 4 seconds left to go. Time for the Detroit Lions kicker Jake Bates to show how clutch he can be. A 52-yard field goal. And Jake Bates, number 39, can he be the hero for the Detroit Lions? The kick is up. And it's just inside the upright. Good! As the Detroit Detroit Lions walk it off in Houston. 26-23. The Lions win. Lions win. Lions win. Wow. Everything that could go wrong in that game went wrong for the Detroit Lions, and yet the defense steps up, shutting out the Houston Texans in the second half and putting up the game-winning field goal from 52 yards out as Jake Bates shows he can be clutch, shows he's got what it takes. Woo! What a kick. What a football game, folks. Wow. What a game, folks. What a game.
Mirror image of the first made extra point. Jared Goff threw 5 picks. But like you said, Chris, if you need a defining win in what the Lions have been the last 4 years.
Wow, man.
They should have been blown out of here. But they come back. They don't blink. Goff had a good second half. They scored all 19 in the second half. And D'Amico Ryans and the Texans.
Wow, wow, wow. Man, what a game here, guys. Going over the final stats. Jamie Watt, how about that, man? How about that walk-off field goal? As we see for the Detroit Lions offense, Jared Goff finishes 15 for 30, 240 yards and 2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions in this ball game. Jahmyr Gibbs finishes as the leading rusher, 19 carries for 71 yards. David Montgomery finishes with 12 carries for 32 yards and a touchdown. And then Sam Laporta finishes with 3 catches for 66 yards and a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown is right behind him with 6 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown. Jamison Williams, 5 catches for 53 yards, and Jahmyr Gibbs added 2 catches for 37 yards in this matchup. C.J. Stroud for the Houston Texans finishes 19 for 33 for 332 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 picks in this ball game. Joe Mixon carries the ball 25 times, but he's only able to get 46 yards, but does get the touchdown. And then we see here is receiving, John Mechie gets 5 catches for 74 yards in the touchdown. Dalton Schultz also adds 3 catches for 66 yards. Joe Mixon has 2 catches for 44 yards in this matchup as well. And Tank Dell gets 5 catches for 39 yards. And what a game here in Week 10 as Sunday Night Football primetime did not disappoint. And thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show as we've seen the Detroit Lions come back in the second half as the defense shut out the Houston Texans offense in the second half. And the Detroit Lions get the 26-23 victory over the Houston Texans. A big game-winning field goal from Jake Bates, the kicker. A awesome game from the Detroit Lions as they come back in the second half, and they now improve to 8-1 on the season and 5-0 undefeated on the road in the 2024 NFL season. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here in Week 10 of the 2024 NFL season as we've seen the Detroit Lions defeat the Houston Texans 26-23. Thank you guys for watching this live play-by-play. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, and thank you guys so much for all the support throughout the 2024 NFL season. Peace out, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day.